Well, yeah, the regenerate spell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Regenerate.
So, but yeah, so nothing to concern yourselves with. Um, but yeah, it should be interesting. Hey, good news, guys! It's finally 36 degrees out.
Nice.
Also, jogging in 13-degree wind chill. I don't recommend it for anybody.
Not good for your hands.
Also hurts your knees for some reason. I don't know about you, but like
Yeah, that
jogging
might
on
be
the hard
you.
ground hurts my knees.
Didn't jogging on normal ground also hurt your knees?
Well, yeah, cement in general is bad for your knees when running. It's still under 30 though due to wind chill right now. Just as a little mention. We are at the hottest point in our day, and we did not make it above freezing. Technically. I feel like we're back in Ohio or Michigan. Why did you send your
nice
weather
day.
here? What did I do
Yeah,
to deserve this?
Because
It's
you
getting-
wanted it to be cold, so.
It's getting a little warm down here for once. It's 79.
Bro, I'd cry right now. It is 70 in my apartment. I don't think the heaters have stopped. I actually froze my pipes this morning by accident because I took a shower, went for a walk to get my mail, and about 20 minutes of walking after taking a hot shower, my pipes were starting to freeze.
You're lucky you didn't burst.
No, yeah, I ran some hot water through everything after a few minutes, and then I turned it back onto a drip. So, like, goddamn.
Yeah. It's gonna be cold tonight. We're gonna hit a low 60s. It's gonna be bad.
I
Yeah,
think
you might have
we're
to,
gonna
like,
go into the
close the door.
negatives tonight. God damn it, Justin.
Because you
I'm
might
gonna
have to close
have
your
to-
doors. I mean,
I'm gonna have to turn on my heater for once.
All right. Yeah, we
turn
we
off
will.
the heater?
We will go below zero tonight with wind chill.
Oh, turn on.
I think I use a heater most of the time, Grumpy? No.
I've had my.
I was
you
confused
live.
why I
To be
heard you
fair,
wrong.
you sleep on the second floor. All your heat rises as well, so.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. Nice
You'd
and
think
toasty.
that would be
Nice
the
and
case,
toasty.
but we've got really good insulation here between the floors. So nothing from below comes up, unfortunately for me. So I have my heaters on almost 24/7 when this weather. Oh man. And I say, Robert, hopefully your heaters work. You didn't have to have anybody come out and install those like your internet was.
Oh no, all
Okay.
good to go there.
All right. Want to make
You know,
sure.
when in the cold parts, they're usually good about having heaters.
But not internet, as we've learned.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's gonna get cold. He's gonna lose internet again. Watch.
Are you?
Don't say that.
Wait, I was gonna say, Robert, is your internet underground or is yours above ground?
It's wireless, so it's like a tower, like cell phone.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. See, out here we've got everything's wired in, unfortunately, underground. So technically, I think if you take out one of the street poles around here with the lights, you might actually knock the internet out for the block, for how they have it connected out here.
That's happened down here a few times.
Yeah. Oh man, it just reminds me of the old days when we had power outages as drunken drivers would come driving around. It's terrible. Alright. Show. I always do that for those who watch and want to skip the pre-show. There you go. Welcome everyone. Hello. All 0 of you.
Yeah, big numbers.
Man, we're really pulling in them streams. It's actually funny. We've been getting more regular viewers on the videos on like 3 of the channels, but for some reason, the streams just haven't been as big.
I got you, DM.
Huh?
Oh,
You now
doing this-
have one viewer through me.
Let's get out of here. But yeah. So, all right, Grumpy. You know what? Summarize what happened last time.
Well, last time we had just gotten a quest from some freaking Squirrel King. That was crazy. He talked like the Lorax. And it was a quest to go find George Bush. And we decided to look in the Dragonborn lands first. Got into a bar fight, well, Daka did, and found a new party member that's kind of scared for his life right now. And apparently knows where George Bush was, and we're heading there now, which is some sort of dungeon, apparently.
There you go. I couldn't have summed it up better myself.
You're welcome.
He's gonna teach me gnomish.
He is.
Oh, yes. Yes. But okay, welcome. So, Yes, thank you for the overall summary of what happened last time. The party has done quite a bit of traveling in the meantime, and yes, for better or for worse, depending on your perspective, the party has gained a new party member. They made friends in only
He's
the
a
most
friend.
traditional way that this party could make a friend, by threatening and extorting them.
What? No.
Look, we exchanged, his life for some information.
Exactly. Yeah. So, as I meant, as I was going, so the party, you've come to the Dwarven lands, floating finally over the crater where you see, well, what was supposedly at one point probably a little golden little hoard of treasure that was piled up high. Now you just see a puckered crater with a central point that you can definitely tell goes further into the ground, and nothing else there. You can definitely look as you all notice the crater is starting to become a little overgrown, and generally looks like it has been visited in quite a while. But it's about midday, the sun beating down on most of you, keeping you well and warm, the breeze being very light in the air. The smell of the panic on Rylos is very strong amongst the air.
It's a good scent.
Rylos, you can use a bow, right?
Kind of looks at you and goes, yeah?
Here. It seems you don't have weapons. You kind of need one if we're going to a dungeon. I'll hand him a normal short bow.
Just kind of looks at you and takes it and goes, "What? Wait, can you clarify, what do you mean by we?
You come
We
with us.
with.
Like the royal we, as in all of you? Or...
As in, I'm
You're-
going to pick you up if you don't come willingly, and I'm going to jump off the ship with you.
You have a weapon now. You could defend yourself.
I can defend the ship, too.
No, it comes with us. That's the cool part about this
Yeah,
ship.
the ship shrinks. We can bring that with us.
Fully willing to hand you my ring and just sit here. 100% happy to.
Well, how are you going to improve? You're pretty bad at those traps. Here, we're going to teach you how to do better.
I didn't ask for assistance. I make plenty of
We're
gold.
very generous.
I've caught that.
It's either you come with or I tie you to me permanently.
You can teach me Gnomish along the way.
I can teach you Gnomish from the ship. And I don't want to be tied. Please don't take me down there. Listen,
You haven't yet.
You don't have to come with me tied to me. We'll just be friends forever.
I'm not going in the dungeon. I'm gonna be honest. You all look like you can take care of yourself. I am not strong enough to help you, and I'm just gonna become a draw on resources.
Then take my hand.
No? He starts to slowly back away.
Take
I
it
don't
right
want-
with you.
I don't want the teacher to get hurt.
He gets to the rail of the ship, backing up,
He
and
won't- he
kind of
won't.
climbs up on the rail and like stands holding a rope.
There's no pain if you take. If you jump, I'll jump after you.
He looks at you and goes, that's an interesting thought. And he just slowly falls backwards.
No, that's it. All right, I'm off.
One sec. As you go running and jumping off, as you all watch as he kind of falls backwards into the air, and suddenly, at a just immediate sprint, Sieko just starts charging and jumps, clearing right over the railing. As you all watch, Sieko goes plummeting down, and you see slowly as Rylos floats back up onto the
Oh,
ship.
don't worry. I can teleport. I teleport right back on the ship.
And he looks over at Bastion as Sieko reappears and just kind of nods, yes, and goes, all right, you know what?
I'm going to slice his hand just with the tip of a blade
Okay.
and proceed to make him shake my hand.
He kind of looks at you as you cut his hand and holds it out and kind of shakes it and nods and goes, sure, if it keeps me from dying and not being eaten, as he looks at Sieko.
I was gonna
Oh.
eat you.
I'm going to message Rylos. What did he tell you?
He just looks over at you and goes, nothing. He just said that he'd protect me in exchange for my help to you guys, and said that you wouldn't eat me.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
It's a dirty 20.
Let's see.
Can I hear the message?
No.
Out of curiosity, no. Okay.
But as you insight that, he seems to be telling you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. Daka just slowly walking over to the edge. And then he looks at each of you and goes, "So, are we gonna, I guess, go?"
Yep.
Alright. He turns and
I'm gonna
he
jump off
steps back
jump
off.
towards the dungeon.
He's, as you go plummeting down, Seiko, he slowly comes down. The ship fully can lower.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the ship to a safe distance.
As Goji just kind of takes the nod and starts lowering it. Doc, are you just jumping off onto your rock as well?
Yes.
Okay.
How
We're
far of a
gonna,
drop is it?
we're gonna go down because it's quicker.
As you
Secure
look,
the LZ.
as you look over the edge, probably around 300-400 feet.
Adventure!
Okay.
And
Secure
you
the
can
LZ.
see Sieko is starting to spark as he's going down.
Man, I don't know why Seiko likes jumping off things.
Man, that's gonna be an extra crater right there.
Yeah, Daka
And
starts,
Let's
Wake everything up.
Daka starts lowering, Goji starts lowering the ship along a little bit slower. About 10 minutes of going by as you guys will go to the ground. But Sieko, as you slam into the ground, hitting the crater head first, emblazoning as you come through the hole, and burning and singeing the dirt into a metallic, like almost glass-like color mixture. You go right through into the dungeon and slam into the first level of the ground and don't even leave a dent. As you kind of stand up and dust yourself off.
A sturdy floor for once.
Yeah, as you look around, you find yourself kind of standing in what you realize is just a storeroom. It's got a triangle roof. It's got cobbled floors. The walls are set up. There's a full frame. Two doorways in front of you, one on your left and right. And as the rest of the party kind of slowly finds themselves coming down, Rylos kind of lowers a rope in and kind of goes down into the hole with the rest of the party, as Daka follows shortly after, and then the rest of the party comes down. You all find yourselves now standing in the cobbled storeroom. Nothing, no crates, just an empty room. And as you kind of turn, you also notice finally off to your left, you see a third door that seems to go, and you can all hear with your passive perception running water coming from your left.
How big is by tremor sense? Is it like a large thing of water? Is it just a very thin river? Like what do we think?
Give me a perception check if you want to try and measure how far it goes. And how much is your tremor sense out to?
60 feet, but since I just hit the ground really hard, I'm assuming it would go really far.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
14.
You'd guess the waterfall probably goes about another maybe 2 to 3 stories underground, and continues on throughout many tunnels and different, more even further waterfalls going down. This entire dungeon, you kind of with your tremor sense and your perception check, managed to guess is about a 5-part general building of some sort. You've got where you are right now, which seems to be kind of like the main floor overall. The waterfall that blocks, or that is on your left, with another room going into with a bridge connecting the two sides that seems to extend even further down into a third. And then finally, you can tell going just straight in front of you, either the central path or the one on the right will take you down further, deeper into the dungeon, which you immediately can recognize is more like a mine than an actual dungeon that seems to have had at one point people living inside of it.
Deeper into the dungeon. That door sounds fun.
I'm gonna message Rylos. So you've been here before, or no?
Rylos looks at you and goes, "You know we can just talk out loud, right?"
This is a dangerous place. I don't like doing that.
He goes, "What could be dangerous?" As he kind of leans up against one of the doors. And you see the door falls open, and he falls back on his back as a axe comes flying through the door and slams into one of the back walls. He just barely rolled a good dex check on that. And he just kind of looks up at you all and kind of stands back up and goes, Fair point. Daka, would you like to, go first?
Okay.
Stay by me if you want a chance to live.
Orc necessities. It's the best necessities.
Alright.
It's a new song.
I like red meat and sea echo. He's my friend.
As Daka starts to sing, you also notice Daka's music has disappeared once again.
Oh.
Alright, so you see 3 ways. You see the central going further in. You see a door on your right that seems to go into go into another room. And then your door on the left that goes onto another portion of the dungeon that goes over that is past the waterfall.
What do I
Right.
see when I use True Seeing?
Fuck you. I forgot you have that.
I also have See Invisibility, yeah.
See Invisibility wouldn't do anything in this situation. Fuck!
What?
George Bush is in this room.
Yeah! It's your
Wait!
turn!
What?
There's George Bush is just sitting there, chained to a wall, in a pot. And as you look around, Bastion, this entire dungeon has a massive illusion going on to it. It looks nothing like what the rest of the party was describing earlier. As you can see, obvious traps and almost any of the monsters through the area. As there are really no doors, and most of the traps are very crudely designed. Also, the people that seem to be walking about are a mix of what looks to be monstrous forms and humanoids of sorts.
I just don't move.
Why?
And the only one I don't know that I'm going to be able to give it to, since it's at will, I'm going to give it to everybody. And I'm going to save Daka for last.
Yeah, as you start, everyone begins to gain true sight, and you all notice this dungeon is crude. It's not a dungeon by any means. It looks like it's a settlement of some sort. Maybe a mine shaft of someone dug. This isn't a dungeon. And Rylos looks completely confused as he looks around. Daka, give me a D100 roll.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you cast a magic on me, didn't you?
He did.
he did.
93.
Oh, we get to go to the special table. All right, another D100. Let's see.
Woo!
We haven't
Special
rolled this table yet.
Yeah! 43. Daka
Into threes.
dies.
You don't want to be right again.
Okay. Give me a D10 roll, Bastion.
E10. Okay.
Watch it. It makes him grow 10 inches taller.
Or shorter.
Oh, that was-
no.
No, don't do that to him. Come on.
7.
Roberts.
You gain a +3 to whatever stat you want to choose.
Oh,
Permanent.
shit.
It's permanent.
Ow.
Oh, shit.
You cannot go above level
Didn't
20
need to
though
do
with
that.
it. Just as a heads up.
Okay.
Yeah, you are limited because it's not a divine
Damn.
blessing. One random stat. The caster gains a permanent inherent bonus. Roll a d10 to see the size of the bonus. 1 through 4 is a +1, 5 through 6 is a +2, 7 through 8 +3, 9, a 9 is a +4, and a 10 is a +5.
Wow.
And
Did I
this
just
is-
accidentally give Bastion a boon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of. Minor boon. Like, much lower than, like, what would be even a demigod. But yes, you just gave him a minor boon.
Bastion, I've done more for you than your patron has.
Daka just suddenly
Wow.
turns to you, glasses on, modern orc in hand, speaking
Listen,
perfect common.
I'm your god now.
The patron thing is a touchy subject.
For a moment, Bastion, you see a strange, shadowy hand, and actually the entire party sees this for just a second due to the true sight, appear on Daka's shoulder. Daka doesn't seem to be any of the wiser as it starts to, like, you see the pelt he's wearing, the cloak, starts to slowly burn, and a little bit of smoke comes up. Daka, you start to smell a slight burning, and then almost immediately, as you get that sense, Daka, a big red handprint on your face starts to glow, and the smoky hand disappears.
Oh, okay. Looks like it appears Mr. Demon will put his hand on me, and then Terra saved my ass. Seems.
That was a weird
Don't make me
transaction
do
there.
more work. Don't make me do more work than I have to, Hunter. Come on.
Also, because of that, Daka, roll another D100, because it's another
God.
wild magic.
Yeah! I hope I get an increase this time. 84.
84. Alright, and your second roll of the night? We are
second
on
D100?
environment. So let's see what you get.
Another D100?
Yep. I will let you know, this could teleport you home.
71!
Alright, let's see. The surge rips a hole in the fabric of reality, and a layer of the far plane seeps in. The layer remains until all creatures have left its boundary. Oh, no. Oh, this...
What
so,
have you done?
even worse. I need another D100
Hopefully we get a knot.
You're going to a plane of existence that I don't have written up. This is going to be interesting.
Is it just Docker or all?
It's the entire party,
Wait,
including George
wait,
Bush.
Hey, George Bush is coming with us.
48!
Bastion won't be able to because of his demonic thing, or his
Right.
fiendish nature. 48, you said?
Yes, sir. Let's go, George Bush.
Alright, so as this rip in reality opens, you see for a moment a distant land as you all look into it of this just rainbows, cats with shooting out things of bread with frosting on it, sparkling existence everywhere, unicorns running free, pink liquid flowing with a strange bubblegum-like smell. As a golden horse comes running out and runs all around you lot. No Hornot, just randomly kind of floats in the air and sprinkles a golden dust across all of you and then goes back into the tear as it disappears. You have all gained a bardic inspiration.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
I'm
Did you
not
say
nice.
you do or no?
Huh? Yeah, you get it as well, Bastion. What'd you say though?
Okay.
Yeah. And
No.
the horse's name, as you see as it dissipates through the hole for a moment, you see a brand on its ass, and it says Sputnik, the horse.
But, yeah.
So,
What language?
it doesn't. It just says in common.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. So you get all. It's technically a good luck roll, but good luck's not in 5e. So, as this is a 3.5 mechanic, I'm just gonna roll as a free bardic inspiration for the entire
What
party.
kind of dice?
It's just it'd be max, so I think that's a D10 extra.
D10's max for birds?
Yeah.
Cool. And that's one
Bardic.
that goes on attack.
Sorry? No, it goes to any roll you want.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, until you've used this, you cannot be, you can use this to, basically, break a Vorpal kill, like crit. So if someone, decapitates you, you can just use this as your sacrifice to rewind it.
Is this like we keep this and it doesn't go away in 24 hours?
No, it goes away after one use. Oh, as
What
far
we-
as,
if
the
we don't use
Vorpal,
it?
oh, the Vorpal thing,
no, I meant the dice. Like,
oh yeah, it's until
stay
you
with
use
us.
it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's until you use it.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So, God damn it.
What a great start to the day.
But yeah, the rip kind of closes up once more, and Daka, True Sight doesn't take hold, but
Heard.
Rylos just kind of looks at you all and goes, is this a side effect of the True Sight, or is this a side effect of Dungeon?
It's Daka being Daka.
Welcome.
Alright.
He gets a little crazy when magic starts
Oh,
going.
so isn't that the guy
What?
we're looking for? Right there?
You
bush
see
thing?
a very, like, as you look over, you see the this fern-like creature. Actually, I've got a picture of this, so give me one moment.
George Bush.
Yeah.
I
In
remember
DM,
the old picture.
D12.
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 Sorry, so it's a D12. There you go.
Yeah, it does hit D12 at level 15 for bards.
So you see something similar to this, but the pot is shattered, the dirt has gone almost a ghostly white, and the entirety of the body of the plant seems to be almost a brownish color.
Is it dead?
It does not speak. Its eyes are closed and it's still chained to the wall.
Oh, Bastard, you know this person, right? Dying plant. I can paint it green.
In his head, what did they do to you?
You see the eyes slowly open up, and like a realization as it blinks and looks on at you as you hear the continuous creeping sounds of just water dropping and the monsters just kind of scuttling about. And it just kind of, as George Bush just kind of looks up at you and kind of blinks again, you don't hear a message back.
You don't have any healing.
Yeah, you could theoretically try it.
I'll give it a shot.
Is that an attack, or is it...
No, it's a non-combat effect. It's just...
Wait.
It's the druid's little spell that affects nature. It's their
Yeah,
cantrip.
I'm just looking it up real quick to see if there's any specifics that I need to. Nope. I forgot you have...
All of them.
Uh, yeah, give me an Arcana check to see how effective it is.
We could water him. We've got water.
It's a 24.
Okay. As you kind of lean over and start to cast, the body starts to turn a little greener, and then almost immediately as you stop, it goes back to its previous color. And you hear in Sylvan, a very beautiful singing voice of George Bush go, "It's cursed. Me."
I'll reply back in Sylvan. What cursed you?
Silver. As the head droops, and you notice the plant seems to go unconscious again.
Said Silver cursed it.
Silver Song?
I don't know.
Rylos kind of looks back and goes, "Silver Song, I know those people. They've been hiring mercenaries left and right."
Can I roll Arcana to see how strong the curse is?
Sure.
Okay. That's a poor roll. That's 17. It works.
You guess it'd be of around 6th level or higher.
Okay.
What if we give the plant water? That plant's like water.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ring has 9 levels of spell slots. Can I use it to upcast one of my spells beyond what I'm able to? Technically.
Yeah, theoretically. You just have to use your charges for it.
I would like to upcast Remove Curse to 6th level.
Okay. As you begin to focus on your ring, the ring starts to glow slightly, and you hear for a moment, "Oi, don't use me! I don't deserve this!"
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind, I feel better.
Okay.
And it goes very quiet for a moment. As you go to cast this, though, the curse does not dissipate.
Guys, I have a brilliant idea.
No,
What
you
if-
don't. You're but go ahead.
What if Daka paints him green?
No.
That's paint's probably bad for plants.
Paint's very bad for plants.
But it ain't green, and plants are supposed to be green.
Yeah, but paint kills plants.
Says who?
Says druids. You know, the nature people?
You ain't no druid. How you know?
I know druid spells.
Drake, ask him how to lift the curse.
He's unconscious.
I mean,
I'll message him in his head, I guess.
I can try to lull him into conscious for another second with Druidcraft.
I'll message him first in his head, see if his unconscious
Nothing.
mind can reply.
Nothing responds.
Nothing.
If I paint him green, he'll be all better. My paint's all natural. Make it myself.
Is there
Out of
anything like breakable in the room?
As you look about, no, it's an empty room besides the chains on the wall that he's attached to.
Trade secret.
Okay. Are the chains mundane or are they magical?
Looking at them, they don't seem to have any magical properties, but you'd have to roll Arcana to specifically, if you want to check more closely.
I got it. Let's get it.
I would
Are
like
they
to assist.
special?
Okay.
20.
Nice net one there.
Yeah, but I have advantage.
I know. Nice net one though.
Yeah, no, I see it. Don't
And
worry
what'd you
about
get, Bastion?
Uh,
Or are you just giving the help action?
is it a strength check?
No, Arcana.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
well,
just checking to
just
see.
I was just trying to break them.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead and give me a strength check to break him.
Yeah, as long as True Sight
Oh
doesn't
no!
show
Oh,
anything.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm checking if they're magical or not.
As you walk up, Sieko, and start kind of inspecting them, Bastion walks up, grabs hold of both chains, and starts to pull.
I got 14.
and I sure hope they're not fucking trapped,
The
Bastion.
chains pull out and fall to the ground with the two bricks they're attached to. Sieko, they're not magical. I mean, they're just normal chains as you look on. Pretty stubborn chains. You do notice the screws were magical. As you look on, they were designed to not be able to be removed from whatever they're put into. Hence why the bricks pulled out. But
And I have one less. I want to try and trace what direction the curse is. 'Cause it has to be linked to the person that's making the curse. So
it is you can definitely tell it's a concentration spell with the early Arcana check. But the chains break, and there's no magical trap or any trap of the sort. They just fall to the ground, and you just see as George Bush kind of falls forward with them.
Maybe if it's a spell, if Daka got close enough, he might break it.
But as far as what you can tell, Sieko, go ahead and give me another Arcana check to see if you can tell where the curse is.
28.
You can tell it's coming from the lowest level of this settlement, dungeon, place.
Well, the curse is from further down. So, if we want to cure him the normal way, we got to get walking.
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to kill things?
There's probably
Maybe.
here to- yeah.
We saw some things walking around.
Good. You guys have been boring me.
I can make this fun. I can throw you deep into the dungeon.
Really?
I'll pick him up.
All right, we're taking a short intermission while the DM creates the encounter. We're about to do an encounter that's going to be far worse than what it was earlier. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Sieko. We're going with this today, I see.
Bastion was also going to say out loud, he doesn't have True Sight. That's not a good idea.
Too late.
26.
26? Alright, yep. So you've got a few minutes, get some water. Take a second. The DM needs to take a quick moment to just update some things.
Look, Robert, I know it's a bad idea, but I'm following his wishes.
Well, bad idea doesn't even begin to start with what you
Well,
just...
one, I didn't wish it. I just said, really?
And then
Yes,
you
the thing is to kill. Onwards.
Are you gonna resist?
I'm gonna try. I don't like being picked up.
Okay.
What do I have to roll to resist?
It would be another strength check because they're basically fighting his grapple. Okay.
Heard.
You've got it. Oh,
One too low.
you have
Bardic
the
inspiration! No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
All
That's
right.
It was a 19. Man, I was
As
so
you
close.
get thrown into it, we got a minute. Don't worry. Take your puffs. Prepare for death.
Don't worry, I'll throw him and begin to charge right behind him.
If I get killed, Cheston, I swear to God.
Adventure!
There were 5 planned encounters in this fight, so that's not going to be the thing anymore, though, because all the monsters are going to come running as soon as they hear you fucking flying through the air.
Whee!
Now action
So,
economy is about
so this
to
is all
TPK.
Chasten's fault.
Onward!
The action economy is going to TPK you all. I'm going to tell you that right now, so I hope you have your backups ready. You're about to be in for a really bad fight. I
God
didn't...
damn it, Chasten.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends.
This wasn't a good idea.
You know shit.
Oh.
Thanks, Chasten.
You're welcome.
So Daka is flying. Other than that, Rylos, me, Tickdrick, and Sieko are all standing together.
I'm charging. Rad
Okay, so Sieko took off.
Yep. And assumedly Goji is following, unfortunately for Caleb, because Goji is under the control of Sieko.
No, Goji can stay with them. I don't want Goji to die.
That's unique.
Oh, fuck you! So you're actively trying to kill Daka? That's kind of
No.
fucked up.
I sent you into combat, and I'm joining you in combat. Don't worry.
No, I'm gonna get on my fucking rock and leave you all here.
It's too late. For what you're... Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to run from what you were about to fight. I'm going to be honest with you.
That rock's pretty quick.
Would you like to know what the, so far we're up to for, what the XP is going to be for you guys if you survive?
Maybe. Yes.
75,100 for each player.
I hate you.
And I'm not done yet.
I'm starting to actually get a little mad. A little bit, though. I'm not at, like, fury yet.
Oh, that's okay. We're going to add Rylos into here at level 5.
Look, see, he's gonna level up a lot. Don't worry.
All
That's
right.
grumpy. Ryla's gonna become strong.
Let's see. Don't worry, you'll get all the loot if it makes you feel better. You'll just get it once. Let's see. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18 monsters are alerted into the dungeon as the entire party, well, yeah. Also, why is Bastion on death saves?
I don't
What?
know.
I don't know. For some reason, it's showing in my system that you're on a death
He,
save.
he shouldn't be. We
No,
got
I'm
one
at full health.
Okay, yeah, you guys all should have gotten a long rest before since last session. Okay. Just wanted
Yeah,
to
we
make
got
sure.
a few.
Alright.
We got multiple unrests.
That's very true.
We've been sleeping for a bit.
Well, this is actually broken D&D Beyond, so we're gonna get real interesting real quick here. Alright. Roll initiative, boys. Let's see what you got.
Real quick, before anything,
Mhm.
Tickdrick is going to hear in his head, how bad do you want to make it out of this?
I haven't done all we're fighting it, so.
Well, we can probably hear roaring and shit, right? Or animal
Oh,
noises
yeah.
or
Oh, you can hear everything running fast after where Daka just got thrown.
How much did I get thrown?
All the way to the bottom of the dungeon.
How? What the hell?
So would you like
That's
to know
where it was, Justin!
So, the way this dungeon looks, it's a long fucking hallway down that central corridor, which is the one that Rylos fell into, and it's just going straight down towards the bottom. You just basically threw him down a massive flight of stairs. He didn't take damage, because the impact wouldn't have been bad due to the soft soil, but yeah, you just threw him almost 200 feet down a giant tunnel.
Fair enough.
You, ma'am.
Let me
I
roll
was expecting
Yoshi's
to throw you into, like, the first
initiative.
encounter.
Alright, he got a 19. And then what was your initiative, Bastion?
Oh, I was going to do something before initiative after
yeah.
Tickdrick answered.
Oh, okay, what was Tickdrick's answer?
Are you gonna abandon the party?
Tickdrick, what was your answer? Let's see,
How far up is the hole in the ceiling?
looking up, about 40 feet above you.
Is there a rope?
Not anymore. Rylos
Rylos
currently has
took
it
it
on
out?
his belt. As he's the one who put the rope on it and pulled it down.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Wow.
Hey,
make
better than
good
me just
decisions.
picking. Odd. I will say
I will agree, or do whatever Bastion wants. If it's even, I will stay.
It's odd. So
Okay.
there's your answer.
So you're like, I want to live. I'm out.
Oh yeah.
So you're also going to hear grab Goji. I'm going to have a hand on his shoulder and on Tickdrick, or Relos's and on Tickdrick. And as soon as Tickdrick grabs Goji, I'm going to plane shift us back to that library plane.
Oh fuck! You wouldn't.
You. All right. Yeah. You.
Are you?
I still need a roll from Bastion for initiative.
Oh, okay.
Because you will still be in initiative order for the whole party. And that's how we'll go through combat for
12.
12. Okay. But yeah, you plane shift through and find yourself on the other side, and one of the foxes immediately looks at you and looks very confused at you for a moment, and then goes, "No," and then opens it back up, and you fall right back into where you were. You find yourself back at the top of the tunnel for a moment.
Top of it. Okay.
Back where you guys were basically before you went through the not like back in that storeroom, not where George Bush was, not on top of the dungeon. And as you lot kind of look about, you see a little letter kind of floats out as the plane shift dissipates, and it says, "Do not ever return unless summoned," in common. All right. So at the top of the order, magically, you wouldn't guess who it'd be, Daka.
Yo.
As you look around, Daka, you can count 18 monsters, 2 kobolds, 3 dire trolls, 2 creepy amalgamations of creatures, a giant adult silver dragon staring at you in complete disbelief, 4 different Duragar, a couple of what looks to be humanoids in like blackguard outfits, a warlock, and then that's it. I hope
Hello
you got
there,
all that.
everybody. How's it going? I seem to have stumbled my way down here. My friend kind of threw me down a hole.
The silver dragon just stops everyone for a moment, and on your turn kind of uses one of its actions and goes, "Are you here?" And it speaks in perfectly good common. "Are you here to stop me?"
Why would I stop you?
It stares at you as it gets closer to you. And the hot breath on your face as you can hear Sieko charging in the background down the hallway, the metal clanging on his scales.
I'll be honest, sir. I don't know why I'm here. I was just following my friends. I don't know. Should I stop you? I don't know. I'm just
As you
here.
look about, you just see a massive mine with minerals you've never seen and sparkly rocks of all sorts.
Are any of them green?
No. You do see a pile of magic items and gold coins in the corner.
What are those?
The dragon turns and looks at you and goes, "I knew it." And it backs off. Your turn begins. What would you like to do? You can see you're gonna get surrounded real quick on the bottom of these stairwell, as there are monsters galore all around you. Within 5 feet of you, there are a kobold, a dire troll, a creepy humanoid amalgamation of what looks to be some sort of mud like material, and an adult silver dragon that looks really perturbed.
Are they hostile?
Yep.
Okay. I was wondering when you said the dragon was perturbed if it was actually hostile or not.
It just backs off as you mentioned that, and it just commented, "I knew it," and began readied its attack.
Oh, well. Okay.
The music begins to get more intense around as the sound becomes back from Daka's soundtrack.
Why? Rage.
All right, as you begin to rage, Daka, get infuriated at the situation and prepared to fight with everything you have. For a moment, you hear suddenly in your head an old goblin say, "I wouldn't do that, Chief."
Okay, I understand.
Daka stops raging.
All right. What? You're not a normal person in my head.
Hey,
What?
all you gotta do is say this: Dragon Mane activate.
Dragon Mane activate.
And suddenly a really old goblin just appears in front of you and completely butt naked with nothing but a little stick in his hand. Long green nose, hair, bald on top but long green hair on the sides, and a little goatee on his chin. Bright yellow teeth, big bright yellow eyes. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh!" As Sieko, you come running down. He goes, "You know, it's been years since I've been here. Oh, that's what dragons look like. I haven't fucked one in years." And the dragon just goes pale. That's the end of your turn, as that takes a ton of magic out of you. You feel, Daka, as your entire body gets weaker. You feel hungry and tired at the same time to an extreme. As if you've just been fighting for hours, if not days. As this goblin doesn't do anything else as the dragon starts to cower. Give me 1 second to roll. Alright, so everything is now not able to get near Daka or this goblin due to fear.
Yay!
Alright, why not? With that... Well, they can't...
Oh, well.
Kobold can't do anything.
Come to me, Mr. Kobold.
You can't.
It can't move forward, and it just kind of takes a second and like stares at the situation and looks back up at the dragon and kind of holds its action and waits. Sieko, it takes your full movement to get to finally the top of the stairs, and you just see Daka just standing there, with a little naked old goblin. Fully naked. There's nothing covering him. I want to make
I'm
very
at the
clear.
top of the stairs.
At the top of the stairs, entering into this part of the cave. Yeah, the bottom of it.
Can I see the dragon?
Yeah, you can see everything, and they all seem to be focusing on the little dragon, and they are cowering. I also need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I need to make a wisdom save?
As you
You
went
old
to
goblin
the room.
man.
Yep. If you're gonna charge in the room, you're gonna have to give a wisdom save.
11, but if it's fear, I'm fear immune.
It is fear. However, your immunity doesn't seem to go off. You find yourself. You're still able to go forward, but you find yourself as not able to go and attack that strange goblin. Something terrifying is in that goblin that's causing you to
don't
slightly
worry, that
be
wasn't what I
worried.
was about to do. Dragon, be my friend!
Didn't you use all of your movement though? to get there?
You would have used your movement and then any extra movement to continue on, so that would take up your actions. Just letting you know.
Dragon, my friend.
That's fine. As you shout this, the dragon's attention just lurches to the side, and it roars a mighty roar, signaling everyone to go after you instead.
Well, they can't get near him because the goblin's in the way.
They are going to try and climb up the embankment on the side, which is going to use all of their movement to start climbing. Alright, first up is as the dire troll just kind of seeing this makes a wide berth, taking his entire movement and to use his actions. He's also going to use the last of his actions to continue the movement as he gets around towards the bottom of the embankment to climb up, and that ends his movement as he looks up. It's about a 15-foot climb straight up carved rock, and that ends his turn. Kobold still can't do anything because he is absolutely terrified.
Poor guy.
The amalgamations are going to hold their actions as they kind of watch and stare at Daka. And the dragon, as it sees you, Sieko, and really its eyes open as it glows for a moment, it immediately releases its breath weapon onto you. I need a con save. This is going to be
Well,
cold
rolls-
damage.
Oh, I'm immune to cold.
Oh, okay, so you won't take any damage. As
It
you feel the ice just kind of go entirely over you, the dragon looks confused as it stops.
That was rude. I said be my friend.
It's going to use its second action to try and recharge its breath. Oh no. And it's going to use its secondary breath weapon instead. Oh wait, no, because it's out of actions. Never mind. That is the end of its turn. I forgot. Goji, who is at the top, standing with Bastion and being kind of held onto by Tiktrick, kind of looks down the tunnel, and you can tell that he looks very concerned for the rest of the for those who are up in this warehouse still. Will Goji do anything else as far as it goes, Chaston?
So, Goji can feel the dragon, right?
Yes. You can all sense this dragon down here now.
I have to play Goji's character. Goji refuses to fight dragons. He won't go down.
Okay.
Because I remember what Caleb told me at Goji. He will not fight dragons.
Okay.
Unless told to do so by another dragon.
Mm.
So...
Alright, and he holds and just continues just to stare. The other dire troll is going to start to crawl up the embankment on the far right, being about 50 feet from both Daka and Sieko, and is just going to stand there and stare at you lot, waiting.
Doesn't Goji see you as a dragon though, Chaston, or no?
Yeah, but I'm technically half dragon. He's not going to listen to me over a full dragon.
Also, he's
fair.
200 feet into the deep tunnels.
Yeah, can't really talk to him right now.
The
Yeah.
other monsters are going to continue holding their
So then Goji
actions.
wouldn't even know there's a dragon there.
He could sense it. It'd be...
Okay, he
At
could
this
sense
point,
it.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, at this point,
We've
the
had a-
dragon
we've
would
had a
make
full
its presence
talk.
known. Bastion, you are up.
Oh, and I just start making my way.
Alright, as you start to walk, yeah, you start going forward, going down to the tunnel. It's going to be 200 feet, so it's going to take a lot of your movement to go down. What's your movement speed?
30 feet.
Okay, so 60 feet in total every turn. You're gonna be about 4 turns before you get down there, roughly. All right. As you start walking forward, give me a Tiktrick and Bastion. Give me perception checks.
Perception. The your true sight stuff is still up, right, Bastion?
Yes, it should.
Yeah,
It's a 22.
Okay. And then Bastion.
19.
You both see as Rylos says something to his ring and then disappears.
Oh wow.
He hears in his head, stay hidden.
You hear back in your head, "I'm not there."
He's gone. He ran away, dude.
And you feel your pack magic suddenly dissipate on you, Bastion.
Interesting.
And then for a moment you hear in your head, "Holy fuck!" And then it goes quiet.
Oh, well, he might be dead.
Yeah. Did we hear any sort of traps go off?
No. The only
No?
one who hears
He's
this is
gone.
Bastion in his head.
I think he just teleported to a very poor location.
Probably.
You're not wrong. Alright. They're going to continue to stand. Hold up. D&D Beyond? Don't break on me now. Not when I have this many monster. Oh no.
You rolled a nat 1. Connection cannot be given.
Right. Alright. Yes, so as finally, as we come back down into the deep tunnels, you lot continue to watch as the caster you caught earlier, you noticed, that was standing there, suddenly kind of waves his hands and disappears into what looks to be a strange, like, blackened mist.
Warlock that you mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, and that's the end of his turn, and his... Alright, Tiktrick, you are up.
Oh boy. All right.
You stand at the top of this tunnel in this little warehouse, alone,
Yep.
with nothing but you and Goji.
Yep. Go look at Goji. Goji, don't die. Gonna walk some movement down there. I'll start moving my movement speed 70 feet, so just past Bastion real quick.
Okay.
Bonus action, cause
Just slowly jogs up to Bastion, doing it with
Yeah.
with ease as Bastion's sitting there sweating, getting a good run in.
yep.
They go 140 and then stealth. Because why not?
Probably the play. Yeah.
No reason
Yep.
not to.
Action. Well, it doesn't matter which one. I'll dash up another 70.
Okay. You make it
And
140 feet, and you can hear the sounds of something in the distance.
And then I will stealth.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep. You want to roll the check?
Yes.
Double nat 1 for the stealth roll, guys.
Dude, nice.
No shot.
Yeah, it's crazy. Still 17 though.
All right. Yeah. As you stealth, you immediately hear something behind you. As you turn for a second, and you see a warlock dressed in the same outfit as that fucker from the first fight you dealt with. He wears the Calthun pendant.
Oh no, it's round 2.
And he
Round
looks at,
2, baby.
and he
That
smiles,
motherfucker.
And he looks at you and immediately casts on himself. You see his armor suddenly just appears onto his body as he takes a second and just smiles at you, Tickdrick. You can see
God's dead.
His eyes are glowing. All right.
Yeah, cool, man. What's up?
That ends his turn. They are going to hold their actions. Back to the top, Daka. What would you like to do? Did we lose Daka?
Uh,
No, okay.
Oh,
Making
he's
sure.
there, I guess.
Making sure.
yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just trying to think because I'm currently surrounded by
17
two
enemies
kobold.
now.
Yeah. And I'm not raged anymore because I was advised against it.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Goblin, well, if I can't rage, what should I do?
He looks at you for a second and goes, talk to it. Should maybe ask it, communicate you're not here for its treasure. I don't know. Let it know you're just here for the bush up in the top. Maybe you'll find out something.
Oh, okay. Miss Lady Dragon. Hello, I'm not here for your treasure.
The dragon looks at you and suddenly polymorphs into a human for a moment, taking it out of combat. And it has long silver hair and looks to be like a female elf. And you see for a moment, the dragon's kind of perplexed on how the fuck you figured out its gender. Because it's staring at you like, what?
Lucky guess.
Yeah, I have it written in my notes too, which is even better.
Well, the goblin literally just say talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have.
Yeah,
Unless she
but the
can't
dragon
hear the goblin.
didn't catch that. That it's very surprised as it looks on at you.
I'm here. Me and my band of compatriots are here for the plant upstairs. That's all we were here for.
She looks at you for a second and goes, we had some tiefling came here and tied the damn thing up. I don't even know who he is. He's been in my dungeon. We can't get him out.
All he said was silver Kirsten or something along those lines. I don't remember. I'm not that smart.
You hear in your head suddenly Daka, the goblin, say, she's lying to you outright, dude. She's trying to persuade you out of this.
She's lying to me? Why would she do that?
You say this out loud. The dragon turns back into the dragon and goes, you are much more brilliant than I thought. What is your name, young sir?
I'm Daka of the clan Dakaron.
I will remember it and write your name down in my books for the enemies worthy of being killed by me. As she stands up on her hind legs. And then you hear in your head, well, fuck. And the goblin disappears.
Oh.
What? I thought she turned into an elf. Did she turn back into a
Yeah,
dragon?
she turns back into a dragon, burning 2 of her spell slots just to show off.
Looking good, guys.
I
Looking good.
don't think that worked very well, Mr. Goblin Man.
You turn, the goblin's gone.
Oh no. I don't think he liked what I said. Uh-oh. Oh well.
You see as the trolls start to lick their lips as they're eyeing you up, Daka. These are much bigger and much greener creatures than you.
I like the green on your jib.
The troll roars, and a piece of human bone, or what you think is human bone, smacks you in the face.
Well, I guess I have to rage now.
You suddenly hear the goblin go, "Oh, yeah, sorry." And he snaps his finger, and you regain your charge of rage.
Yeah!
Alright, as you go into a rage, standing above these monsters all around you, any specific targets that Daka's going for?
The kobold seems fun.
Oh, poor kobold.
Alright, yeah, as you charge down, you'll use your movement. It will take about 10 feet of or 5. Oh, no, actually, no, because they'll be within 5 feet of you, so you don't even have to move.
Yeah. I think it was within 5 feet.
Yep, so you can fully start swinging on him as you start yelling, swearing, screaming with your deep rage.
And I do need to, I feel like to remind people that, Daka gained the ability to remain fully, like, coherent while in rage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that about Daka.
Does a 24 hit the kobold?
It does.
Alright.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see here. I forgot to say the fancy magic word, but I can't do that this turn anyways. That is 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, as you slash into the kobold out of as you begin to enrage, the kobold kind of left it a shock from the attack. You cut clean across its stomach, causing it to bleed heavily. But it still stands.
Again.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah. With that kind of roll, I don't think there's anything in here you can't hit.
14 slashing.
Yeah. Coming back around as you slash once more against the kobold, causing a giant X across the kobold. It's still standing, angrily looking at you.
I forget your rage damage, dude, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, since I forgot, I won't put it in this time.
That's fair.
Let's see. So since I'm not moving, I'll snag another action.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hit him again.
All right, let's see what you got.
27.
No, this time it misses. The entire party jumps you and kills you.
Oh yeah, 16 damage.
Oh yeah, you watch as you cut down really taking that last deep breath and come back for a final swing as you cut clean through the kobold's head, decapitating the creature as it drops, enraging every creature in the room. As that kobold, you realize, was the favorite of this party of monsters. They now all have advantage on attacking Daka.
What is this? What is this?
You killed the life of the party. You see as he drops, his name was Jim.
Oh, by the way, because of that rage, I need to roll that wild magic table again.
Yup. 2d100s.
Wild magic. Wild magic.
Yep. And of course, after this, I still have one more attack left. So there was the first one's a 28, and the second number is a 94.
Oh.
Your rage goes off as normal.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
And so so after that kobold's down, what are the remaining creatures within 5 feet of me besides the dragon? Because I know that's there.
A dire troll and a creepy amalgamation of humanoid-looking body pieces. Basically, the best way to describe this is something similar to that. As you see this spider-looking humanoid that seems to continue to just make weird noises as it stares.
I know what
you.
Dead Space is.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost actually identical, because I think that's what the Shadowfell is technically in D&D, is basically Dead Space.
All right. Well then, I got one more hit, and the weird little Dead Space creature, the dragon.
or the dire troll?
With a dire troll.
He roared at you, and as it did, a piece of finger bone smacked you in the face from its mouth.
How dare he? I'm gonna smack him.
All right.
Dire troll, have at thee! I'm gonna roll to confirm this critical fail.
Aren't you pretty
You're
immune?
crit immune.
Dog is not dead! Yeah, I know he's crit immune, but still.
Yeah,
As you roll in that
you're the-
one, you go to swing and it just bounces off the dire troll, and you hear its hearty laugh as it like continues to chuckle at you, looking down on you, Daka. And in the very lightest of roughest of Orcish, you hear one of the three heads say, "My grain's better than your grain."
An atrocity.
All right, does that end Daka's turn?
Yes.
Okay. Sieko, you're up, standing at the entrance to the stairway, looking down on these all these creatures. You just watched as Daka raged and cut down a single kobold, and then has his blade bounced off the body of a dire troll. Which, to mention, dire trolls have 3 heads, by the way, just so you know.
Man, so a Vorpal weapon would be pretty difficult against this one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they did
It's actually the whole point of it. Yeah.
Where's my nearest enemy?
So from you, that would be another dire troll, a Duragar warlord, and a kobold, as well as 2 more creepy looking like Dead Space like creatures down basically right below you, about 15 feet beneath you. Directly beneath you is a dire troll.
Straight down?
Yes. So
I
you
jump
would
at it.
as you go to jump, go ahead and give me a dex check. He'll do a dex save to see if he beats you. Well, there's a 15.
Come on.
No, it's a 5.
Yeah, as you go to jump, he dodges out of the way, just to the side, as the troll kind of laughs at you. Yeah.
Was this a troll within my 5-foot range?
No, it was not.
Okay. I was wondering, like...
Siako's about 15 feet to your right.
Siako, my friend, you're here.
Alright, I'll start swinging.
Alright. Yeah, as you hear him slam down onto the ground. Alright, let's see. Who are you swinging at first?
The troll.
All right.
22 to hit.
As you slam into it with your fists, yeah, you hit it, managing to impact it pretty hard. Go ahead and roll damage.
I cast Magic Fist. That's 9. I need a dex save.
You need. Okay. 14.
Fail.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
9 damage. Okay, as well.
Let's see. So that's 34 plus 16.
Ooh.
That's 5 damage.
From what?
This is Fist of a Right, so it's my 4 elemental fists. One into
Yes.
1.
Yes. Alright, yeah, as you slam into him, you watch as your hand envelops with different elements and just pounds into him. The troll kind of pushed back, slamming with the imprint in its stomach of your hand. Looks confused, but not concerned.
Fire, Cold Thunder, and Force. Again!
Okay.
22!
22 hits. Let's see what you can do.
11 bludgeoning and another dex save.
Alright. Wow, man, my roll's 14.
Let's see! 39 plus 16 this time.
Really need to downpower that in the future.
And I'm gonna smite!
Put a note someone that I'm nerfing for future draconic casters.
Joke's on you, I can't evolve again.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
15 radiant damage as well.
All right. As you just kind of start pummeling into the orc, it seems to kind of take the hits, but still continues to keep its cocky smile on all 3 heads.
Alright, I shield the face.
Okay. All right. And that ends your turn as you start to glow. All right. Up next is the Dire Troll, who facing Daka as he kind of looks down on Daka, immediately starts clawing at him, but using his Whirlwind of Claws. I need a dex save from Daka.
Is the text magical by any chance?
Not at all.
Dude.
Oh,
Doesn't
fuck.
do it.
God damn it. As he slams into your hand, he looks confused as he continues to try to slash at you. Biting at you. Fuck. That was almost a perfect 20. And yeah, he ends his turn. Alright. Well, the kobold is dead. And let's see.
I killed Jim.
Jim suddenly regrows his head and stands back up perfectly healthy.
You're good for Jim.
As he looks at you for a moment, Daka, and you just see the kobold angry and both then terrified as it's now standing back up looking at you.
Jim, I thought I killed you, but you're alive.
The kobold flips you the bird.
Oh,
Well, that wasn't very nice. I don't know what that...
he wants to marry you.
Unfortunately, that's all that kobold can do as it ends its turn. I need... Oh, actually, alright. Then as the Sorrow Sworn starts to move forward, he is going to try and grapple Daka. Does a 17 hit your AC, Daka?
No, sir.
As it tries to hug into you and nothing seems to happen, it's going to try and recharge it, which it does, and with its secondary action, it is not being able to do anything else, is going to, with a 25 to hit Daka.
I don't think I can do anything against that, so yes, I believe it does.
Alright, I need you to make an athletics save, or an athletics check to see if you can make the save. To see if you're going to stay grappled through the round and take full damage.
27.
Immediately as he hugs you, you break the grapple, and as you're immune to bludgeoning damage, you only take the psychic damage.
Yay!
A full 30
Ow.
psychic damage. Holy shit, I max rolled. Alright. Or no, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
You got close. You
Yeah,
got really
68.
close.
I was gonna say, wait, that's not 30, that's 65. Alright, yeah, as you feel your brain starts to, shatter slightly, the pain starting to impact as you break free of this creature's hug, you feel a little bit of regret, a little bit of sadness there, but mostly pain.
Oh.
You also hear in your head, Daka, "Oi! Can we not do that again?" Oh, as you hear the goblin, irritated.
I'll do my best, sir.
As that ends the Sworn's turn, the dragon is going to turn to Daka, seeing you as more of an immediate threat. I need
You want a necklace?
I need a con saving throw from you, Daka. It's not going to take your necklace.
Is it going to hit a lot of
26.
friendlies? by the way?
It is. It's going to hit everyone. Other
26!
as far as from it. All right, you only take half damage. As you take 57 points of ice damage as this wind blows hard onto you, causing the entire cave behind you to sparkle for a moment, and you just feel as this hits you, breaking or causing your body to freeze and feel
Is
colder.
now what's half of this, or is this the half?
That's you will take half.
Okay.
And you watch as Kobold Jim, who stands up, immediately turns to an ice cube, dying again.
Hey,
Oh.
the dragon killed Jim. Get him.
The dragon killed the favorite one!
Nothing seems to happen.
Wow.
Oh, Daka thought it.
Dragon is going to try and recharge its breath for next turn and fails, and that ends its turn.
Because I assume this wasn't a spell, too. It was just a breath weapon.
Oh yeah, but the dragon breath is magical.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just remembering if it was because, the
Yes. No, not in
yeah.
this case. It wouldn't cause your thing to go off, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Goji is still standing at the top of the tunnel, not doing anything. Just kind of waiting. He breaks out a deck of cards, starts playing with George Bush, who's not very good at the game, and the two just kind of sit there.
It
Oh,
is
Chris,
strange.
let's go back
That's what, this cloak absorbs all magic, yeah?
It does. Yes.
Okay. Heard.
Alright, well, that ends Goji's turn, as Chaston has made it very clear that Goji will not go down there. Alright. The dire troll that you just punched is up as far as it goes.
Oh, he's still standing.
He is, and he is going to turn on you, Sieko, and he is immediately going to use his Whirlwind of Claws. I need a dex save.
I'm immune to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, just like Hunter is.
I hate you.
You gave me this ability.
Let's start.
So what I'm hearing right now is that we need to tag team this dragon.
Oh, I was gonna run and grapple the dragon next turn and try to crush it. Yeah.
And before we continue, the DM's going to take a quick short break to run to the restroom and grab a snack because he's suddenly getting realizing he didn't eat lunch.
I'm gonna grab a drink at that time too then.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick intermission, guys. We will be back momentarily.
What I'm getting is we just need to kill the dragon.
Maybe let the dragon fire breath or breath some more to kill all the ads, please.
But I
So a lot of
think
actual
the
economy.
killings
So,
keep getting up.
you wanna know something?
What?
What?
I am also immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing. and
I'm the only
slashing.
one that's kind of weak here.
So for the most part of the party, we can ignore the trolls and stuff because they can't really do anything to most of
Yeah,
us.
I have to be careful where I
Oh.
live and stuff.
Grumpy,
As
you can just
soon
roll
as-
and reel around them.
As soon as I
can.
get within 30 feet of something, I'm compelled dueling it.
Yo, you should go still in there and use your big AoE.
Yeah, because what I'm getting is the enemies are going to keep getting up until the dragon dies. I think that's what's going on. So we have to kill the dragon.
Jim got back up.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's for all creatures. I doubt he'd just do it for the one random kobold.
I might have to deal with this warlock though.
Okay. I was like, because if you stab at him, run, and then start using your whirlwind thing to keep stabbing low AC creatures so you can hit the dragon a lot, that'd be really cool.
I'd probably just go for some kobolds.
Yeah, just stab at the kobold with your little knife and then just pressure all of the fucking whirlwind blades onto fucking the dragon.
Yep. I wonder if I can get through the walls with my...
All right, so Chastin, you and me versus the dragon.
Yeah, you
it's
guys
not
gotta
all of
distract
us
it.
versus the dragon. Yeah, we're gonna go chase ass.
Heard. I'd say Grumpy, just be careful because I don't
Oh
know
yeah.
if you're.
I'm
immune.
very squishy in this fight because everything's gonna be. able to
Grumpy
hit me.
is,
No,
I
Hunter,
am not.
if
Or
Grumpy-
Grumpy is not, I am.
If Grumpy keeps stabbing at kobolds and then he can push his whirlwind of blade spell onto the dragon without having to get near it,
Mm.
Which is what I plan to do.
he
I'll
can
probably also
severely injure the
weaken-
dragon by stabbing at low AC creatures. Which I
Wouldn't
want you to know,
Grumpy
dire
be able
trolls-
to fight the other creatures though, and just not the dragon?
What are you saying?
Wouldn't Goji be able to fight the other creatures, just not the dragon?
Yeah, but if he sees the dragon's leading them, he won't fight.
Mm.
Goji's, from what Caleb told me, Goji's people worship dragons like gods.
Goji.
To him, that dragon is a god.
You know, so far, Goji's just been a liability.
Mm.
Yeah, just give me a minute to grab something here. Grab my snack.
No problem.
Fully, not something that happens often, but when you end up dealing with a lot of stuff during the day, you don't end up remembering always to eat, unfortunately. But, alright, is everyone back?
Yep.
Ah. Okay. As the dire troll continues to continues bashing at you, Sieko, trying with desperation, clawing at you. Give me a minute. God damn. You hear it continue to shout, and something that's strangely in Orcish. You
No, I don't think
yeah.
fish.
As it continues to roar at you, almost willing itself to continue its attack, and eventually, as the
Sieko just shakes his head like this is disappointing.
What does he say? Because I speak Orcish. I want to know.
Do not DM and try and swallow at the same time. Piece of advice. I've got a piece of pancake stuck in my fucking throat. Give me a minute. Anybody who has a boss out or who's a boss up there and has employees who plays Dungeons and Dragons after work, don't be that asshole in schedule meetings at the end of the day when they normally eat. That's just mean. I'm putting that out there for my own experience. You hear him continue to shout, "Why is my green not effective on this creature?"
Are these primal orcs or no?
You see dire trolls. You're
I
not
think the
sure.
trolls also like green.
They probably like green.
All right. And that is the end of its turn. Oh, there we go. As the dire troll continues to distract you, Sieko, you suddenly feel something at your back as a magical weapon suddenly slams into your back as hard as it can and rolls a nat 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
Please. Do I just... Yeah, do I hear about the green in the distance? What's your, give me a perception check, Bastion. Okay, as the Durgar goes to slam his hammer down on you, Sieko, you feel it hit your back, and you can feel it chips your scales slightly, well, your amethyst, if you will. But it doesn't actually do any damage. As you feel it kind of, you see, as you kind of turn to the side, looking at the corner of your eye, and you see the dwarf holding his hammer as it's shaking his entire body after striking you with it.
Do it again, I dare you.
Did it confirm or no? I assume not.
No, it did not. He got a 13 for the second roll. And he kind of turns the hammer, so now it's the pointed side, and goes to another strike.
Oh, you gotta use piercing.
21.
Miss.
And he just looks kind of defeated slightly at that.
Poor
as
guy.
as he takes his third and final strike on you. And again, it bounces off, and he kind of looks at the hammer and kind of turns it again. As he's
Faulty.
realizing it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, DM. At his to hit, he has to nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
He can't.
Most of the creatures down here do. Oh man. Or at least they did for a second ago. You hear as the kobold kind of comes scurrying up to you and grabs a hold of your leg, not like trying to grapple you. And you suddenly feel your shield spell deactivate.
My shield of faith.
Yep.
If that was rude.
The
That's
Guard
it.
burns its one and only spell to its last couple, or all its spells to upcast a counter spell. Or dispel magic, rather, sure.
I stay in Draconic. I'm going to punch you across the room.
He looks up at you and goes, and Draconic smile, with a big toothy smile, and goes, "Joke's on you. I'm into it."
So am I.
I'm glad to oblige you then.
And that will end his turn as he moves. Give me a second. D&D Beyond had to refresh because it couldn't handle moving on from the kobold.
You think I should use the kobold that weapon?
Maybe.
Daka and Sieka,
Yeah.
with your passive perception, you can see as two of those strange-looking creatures, looking a little bit different than the one you're fighting, Daka. Looking almost like a lesser version. As you see this gray blob of a stomach and like weird-looking like knife legs and arms. Hopefully my mic is not picking up my chewing. If it is, I so apologize for those who are listening. But yeah, you see as they just kind of dissipate, go kind of back off into the shadows and disappear. And you don't know where they went.
Does the rest
Not
of the
even
party
with the true sight?
matter?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you have true sight. My bad.
Yeah, all of us do.
Everyone but Daka.
Except for
Everyone
Daka.
but Daka.
Except
Yeah, Daka's
Daka.
chill.
So
So I can
Sieko,
see.
give me a perception check to see if you notice exactly what happens.
Let's see. I have a +1. That's
You got
a 5.
this. Oh, there you go.
You don't re-roll it because the DM feels good, bad, and also because he's still eating pancake.
Don't forget, you also have your D12 inspiration.
11. Well, I have a plan for that already to use that for.
He's gonna use it for training.
No.
All right.
Not close.
As you look on, you see they both disappear into a darkened, blackened mist, and they went somewhere. You can
They
slightly hear something behind you, but it's not close.
2 more creatures coming towards you guys up the stairs.
You shout this, Tick-Trick. You're the only one who hears this as you're running down at top speed.
All right. Do I see them
You don't see
appearing?
anything.
Okay.
Alright. The Blackguard is also seeing what's happening and seeing that you lot are immune to magic, is going to turn and start digging through the magic pile.
Oh,
You
gonna be
see as he's
something
like
in here.
throwing gold coins. He looks at something, tosses it in the air.
He's trying to steal your magic items.
The dragon doesn't even flinch.
Oh, damn.
The blackguard continues, like, you hear him, like, toss something. A spell launches off of a lightning bolt that hits a cave, goes down, traveling down a further cave. And then you see him finally pick up a strange-looking rod as he holds it and looks at you, Daka and Sieko, as he kind of bouncing between the two of you. And then, like, settles on Daka and starts jogging that direction.
Alright, heard.
Alright, that ends his turn. The other dire troll is going to cast something on himself, and then he is going to charge for Sieko. And Sieko, this time I do need you to make a dex saving throw because his nails or his hands start to glow.
24.
Alright, so you're going to take half of this. This is magical slashing. So 21 points of damage. As the claws just start going in a whirl as the orc almost comes charging at you and starts spinning like a fucking top, slashing at you, trying to hit your as much of your scales and get onto your face as possible, causing your scales to rip apart slightly. But also, as you can tell, the dire troll takes some major damage as his hands look to be beaten up and bruised as well. It also then heals for 10 HP, as I forgot, at the end of every turn, every troll heals.
What was that thing he cast? Concentration?
Yes.
Did he break concentration by taking damage?
It did. Yes, that's why
Is that-
his hands aren't glowing anymore, and that's also why he took damage.
Is it the troll that I hit a minute ago?
No.
Okay.
This is a third troll that has appeared. Alright, that is the end of his turn. This Duragar is going to cast invisibility on itself.
Poor guy.
And is going
Not
to...
knowing that we can still see it.
Nope. And he is then going to use his second ability, or his second action, to cast teleport. And he disappears. Bastion! You are 60 feet into this long tunnel. Give me a perception check.
It's a 12.
You can hear things back up in the original room.
No, Goji.
Oh, is Goji in a fight now? Oh no.
Save Goji.
That's it. Otherwise, it's just this long, semi-dark tunnel.
Balls.
You always plane shift again.
Yo, big
I'm
brain
going
pig has
to-
plane shift twice to get to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm gonna move up. Hang on, let me see.
I think you just gave Robert an idea.
I know, right?
No.
You can also roll down.
So I can't see anything, correct?
Oh, you no, not around you, no.
I'm gonna start heading back up towards the noise.
Okay.
And, just
Yep.
try and keep an eye out.
Are you using
Do I
your
s-
full? Are you using your full movement speed?
I was gonna go to 30, yeah.
Okay. As you turn back around, heading back 30 feet, you still have another 30 feet to get to the entrance to the this hallway. And you can hear Goji is fighting, like, probably, you guess, roughly 4 creatures, from what you can hear of different clash of arms. But you can't see anything from this distance, given where he was sitting and where I think the monsters are. They should be all in the corner of the room, close to George Bush.
Not George.
So I don't know if he'll be able to hear it from this distance or not, but first I'm going to try and telepathically message Ticktrick, be like, there's fighting up top. And then I'm going to...
Oh, it's only 4 people.
I'm going to go ahead and move up the rest of the way with Dash.
Alright. Yeah, as you run up the rest of the way, you hear Ticktrick this message in your head for a moment, just a brief moment, and you can see as Bastion's kind of like turning and running, continuing his run to the entrance.
Man, I got
Bastion,
halfway.
as you come around the corner, you see a Duragar, two creatures that you've never seen before, these strange human amalgamations, and a kobold.
Yeah.
I need the Duragar to give me a wisdom saving.
Okay. What's up, Grumpy?
Jim.
Not the same.
Kobold.
Wisdom
Oh.
save, 5.
All right, so he fails. He is compelled to duel me.
Oh, he just turns immediately with his hammer in hand, ready to fight you.
And Goji and I don't imagine George is doing any fighting, but
You see George
Still
is
just-
completely collapsed over.
okay. Well, then just Goji's going to hear, leave the Duragar be. I've got him.
Does the plant have cards in his hands?
Nope.
Oh.
Goji with intelligence will assume that the one that turned is the Duragar.
Yeah. Well, he would know what Goshi would know what a Duragar is. He is a lizard folk. He would know what different types of dwarves are because they're told from an early age to avoid them.
Fair enough.
Especially Duragar, who are very notoriously slavers. So yeah, Goji would have probably a more familiarity with Duragar than any of you. Or so. Well, yes. Yeah.
How close is he to me? The Duragar?
The Duragar is within about 10 feet of you.
By action surge, do I get movement and action, or just?
If you have so if you have an action, it gives you 2 attacks. You can use one of those attacks as part of your movement, or as a movement, but otherwise, no. If your action surge does
Okay.
not, yeah.
And I don't get a second bonus action from that, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to kind of threateningly taunt him as I wait for him to come up to me.
Give me an intimidation check.
Okay. Strength based?
Sure.
Nat 20 plus 7 for a 27.
All right. The Duragar seems slightly concerned about fighting you, and giving him disadvantage on attacks against you.
And I imagine you know what Compelled Duels does.
Yes,
So,
he will still continue to try and attack you.
yeah. So that is my turn.
Okay. Suddenly, Daka, you feel something behind you appear as another one of those creepy-looking spider-like humanoids comes up right behind you, almost out of nowhere, and tries to embrace you from behind.
Oh man.
Does a 9 hit your AC?
No sir.
We're going to try and recharge that for next round, and we failed to recharge that. Okay. Having tried to embrace you as you kind of like shrug off the creature, you hear a sigh of sadness from behind you as you feel the hot breath of this creature. And then it's just going to try and
Sad.
shove its arm inside of you
Oh, well.
for a 13, which still
No,
misses
sir.
as it doesn't pierce through the cloak. And you just kind of feel something poke your upper back. You're not sure what it was, but it was sharp.
Pokey.
And that ends its turn as it can't do anything. That blackguard is going to come charging straight over at Sieko with a glaive in hand, not knowing Sieko's immune to non-magical damage. Is going to smack Sieko in the head and watches his glaive shatters.
Oh.
And just be
I
like...
slowly turn at him.
You see him kind of just pull the short bow off as his secondary action, set it down on the table, on the floor, and kind of turns and starts to bat and walk away. He's kind of strips his armor off. He's like, no.
You know what? I choose life.
I like that one.
And he just kind of slowly walks down one of the side tunnels, disappearing.
You know, I'm good. I'm good.
That ends his turn. Ticktrick, you are up.
We
You
meet
stand in
again.
this tunnel as that warlock continues to stare you down.
Kim, I thought
How
literally the
close is
same
he?
person.
Or is it?
It's the same one.
He looks the same.
That
He's
one
the same.
exploded.
He's the same.
That one did explode.
We have unfinished business.
Who the fuck are you? I don't even know who you are.
You
How
see
close
the
is he?
warlock looking at you. He's within 5 feet of you now.
Okay.
He kind of looks at you and looks at you as the light kind of hits and goes, "Wait, you're not the Thrycrane I'm looking for."
Oh, I'm not?
No.
We cool then?
Yeah, but that Thrycrane wasn't black.
Are we cool then?
Well, actually, I mean, he looks you up and down and goes, "You're more well equipped than I am." Yeah, we're good. Yeah, well, listen, piece of advice. Dragon, really a dick, likes to be a dick. So keep that in mind. Good luck.
All right.
Back to what you were originally
He
doing.
just
Back to
turns
what I
and
was doing.
casually starts walking up the tunnel.
I ain't gonna stop him. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, watch out. My friends are up there. Can you not hurt them, please?
You mean the big giant demon?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, wasn't planning to. I'm gonna
cool.
teleport my ass out of here as soon as I'm out of your striking distance.
Alright, cool.
He opens that arcane gate and disappears.
Awesome.
Nope.
Was that the same guy and he just didn't recognize me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, because wasn't
Um,
there like another like mage at the end that we didn't really see?
That was a different
This is
race.
the same warlock that you guys watched explode.
Oh, you came
Oh,
back to
wow.
the Log Rose.
You're
That's
back.
cool.
All right. Let's go ahead and I'm 60 feet left to get to the bottom now, right?
Yes.
And I'm still stealth, correct?
Correct.
It probably doesn't matter, but all right.
Well, yeah, you would have realized the warlock had true sight.
Yeah, the warlock did, but I don't know if some of the creatures behind them might not.
Yeah.
I'll move the 60 feet down and
As you come up out of into this open corridor, you see basically Sieko and Daka getting mobbed,
hey, they're doing good work. They're doing good work.
and an adult silver dragon that's rather
Oh.
large.
From the ice it caused from its ice breath, could I see its range from where it was standing? Like
Give me a
how far
perception
away?
check.
So 28.
As you look about, you don't know how far the range is, roughly, given the fact that it's an enclosed space, but you do notice in the rock, there's something sparkling white. It seems to have been affected by the dragon's breath.
Greed. Not right now. I'll keep that in mind in case we're not dead. What's near me? Is any kobolds around?
As you look about, coming out of this hallway, looking to either side, about 15 feet to your left, you see Daka being hugged from behind by something trying to poke him in the back, as well as the other creatures surrounding him as they continue to beat on him, and the dragon that seems to be distracted.
Two
About-
creatures tried to hug me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
About 5 to 10 feet in front of you, roughly, is an embankment where you can hear Sieko telling people to try harder when smacking him as weapons continue to bounce off of him.
Nice.
Don't try to hit me and hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
He seems really annoyed more than anything at this point as you watch on.
All right. With the rest of my movement, could I get up to that thing that's trying to hug Daka?
Yeah, as you come up running right up behind Daka, you see this the Sorrow Sworn just trying to like poke Daka in the back.
I'd like to poke it in its back.
I'm being violated.
Yeah, I'm helping you, Daka. Don't worry.
Nice.
Helping you violate it, or helping hit it
No,
violate
I'm gonna
Daka?
poke it in the back
Yes.
that's poking him in the back.
Hey,
so-
stay away from its feet, Grumpy.
So it's gonna be a
Hey,
three.
calm
So
down.
so now it's a three-way
Oh.
with him as the sandwich and Daka as
Yeah.
the buns. All right.
Time to
Uh,
spit
If,
roast.
if anybody ever wants to draw for this series, that right there is
Oh.
the scene to make
Oh.
you famous.
Oh, I don't know about that one. How far away is the dragon, by the way?
From you, in front of you is about 10 feet.
Oh boy, that's pretty close.
Yeah, you now
Alright.
realize as you look down, you can see the ice on the floor where the dragon's breath was that you're standing on top of right now.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna stab this thing in the back.
Okay. See what you got.
Flanking with Daka. I
Yep.
presume?
And sneak and surprise attack because it didn't know you were there.
Surprise attack. Does that do anything?
It's basically it's a sneak attack. Yeah, it's the same as
Okay.
sneak attack.
It's a 27 to hit.
You know, surprisingly, you hit just barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna need to make a con save.
Now, what about an athletics save?
No.
11. 11.
All right, you fail. So you're gonna take. All right, if it takes poison damage, because tell me. does
It's
it,
completely immune to poison.
darn. All right. Worth it. Worth a try.
You know,
Okay. So roll the damage. I'll tell you what it is.
It's 21 from the dagger, and then I'm going to Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
So I can pick 5 creatures in 30 feet with me. I'm gonna pick the dragon, this thing, and are there any other amalgamations?
There is a dire troll that is looking very healthy, that's been trying to beat on Daka, and another Sorosworn that's standing in front of Daka.
Okay, those will all take this.
As well as an
damage.
adult dragon and a dead kobold.
Oh. Yep. So dragon, this thing, the dire
That-
troll, and that
the other
amalgamation.
Sorosworn. Okay.
Yep, and that'll take 29 force damage.
Do they not have to make a save?
No.
Ooh.
No, it just hits.
Yeah, you watch as the Sorosworn in front of you, Daka, just drops as its body is cut to ribbons from the wind that just kind of strikes at your back. You feel a nice, comfortable breeze.
Must have been the wind.
It was the wind.
You hear whispered in your ear, creepily, because you were just being poked in the back by something earlier,
No.
and still are, because the body of the Sorosworn is both still standing and in between the two of you, and still being pressed up against your back, Daka.
Oh, but is it dead or no?
No, and you can feel its breath on your neck.
I will
One of its
then-
hands,
Dinner
one of its
first.
little tentacles seems to be kind of slightly laying on your shoulder. It's very wet and creepy. It's starting to make you a little more disturbed.
Listen, you gotta buy me dinner first, all right? Listen here.
It just looks weird. What? What do you?
Daka's just looking on, enjoying the situation.
And then I'm going to back away.
Alright, as you take one step back.
No, more than that. 70 feet back.
Okay, as you back up 70 feet, the Sorosworn doesn't do anything. Alright, and thus ends your turn.
Yes.
Durgar is going to take its first shot at Goji. As it's going to start just punching him, really, with its fist. And
This
that's
isn't
an
the one that's been compelled duel the Bastion, yeah?
Nope, there's like 4 of them in here.
Oh.
That's an 18, which does not hit Goji's AC. It's going to take another hit of its Iron Fist. Oh, that's a 9. Let's see, do we get a nat 1 with the second roll? No, second 9, okay. Yeah, and as the creature kind of punches into Goji twice, like trying everything it can, Goji is just taking the impact and not really bothered by it. And thus ends that creature's turn. Actually, as a bonus action, the Durgar takes its last bonus action to cast Stinking Cloud. So, is Goji immune to poison? No!
No, he's not.
Alright, do you want to roll it, or shall I?
Go ahead, dear.
Okay, so that's a 15. So he saves, and is
Very
immune
nice.
for 24 hours, to poison.
He's too dumb to realize.
Yeah, Bastion, you don't have to, because I think you are immune to poison, right?
Resistant.
Oh, then you'll have to roll, yeah. So I'll need a con save.
Okay. Is it at advantage since I'm resistant, or?
I'm sure. I would just say the DC will be lower for you, easier to get. But yeah, we'll call it advantage to make it easier.
Okay, either or. Also, I do have advantage against being poisoned, so.
All right.
You could have just said that.
You got
That's a 19.
Yeah, easy success. DC 12, not very hard. As the smell of this cloud just kind of envelops the room of a gray, like a grayish yellow cloud, the smell of just rotten ass kind of emanates throughout the entirety of the room. And the Durgar looks very annoyed that no one was affected.
I also can't smell, so.
That's true. Alright, well that ends his turn. The Blackguard with the magic item is going to look at Sieko, look at his friend, look at Sieko with the rod in his hand, and is just going to be like, no, and is going to turn and leave.
I said hit me!
He takes,
Why are you all leaving?
He just takes the rod and walks down the tunnel.
Hit me or give me the item.
He's already gone.
God damn it.
Alright. A secondary Duragar Warlord is going to jump up behind Tictric, coming through a doorway.
Okay.
And not getting a sneak attack, is going to try and just, seeing you. Wait, what size is Tick-Trick? Are you
I'm
medium?
large.
Oh, you're large. Oh, wait, is Sieko large as well?
No, you may be 10 feet tall and claim that I'm still medium because I'm a dragon.
Yeah, because you're okay. And Doc is medium.
Yes, sir.
All right, so really, Sieko, or not Sieko, but Tick-Trick, you're the only one who can get this affected to him. As the Durgar's going to try and take an attack on you.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't roll right. Let's roll it again, because that's supposed to be with... No, the damage. That is supposed to be with advantage, because you are larger than him. He has...
Yep.
Is,
That does not hit.
Alright, he's going to take his second swing on you. Let's see, because for some reason this doesn't want to let me roll with advantage, which annoys me in here.
Yeah, it doesn't either.
As you feel this thing, like the hammer smacking you in the back, the Durgar kind of looks at you confused. And for a moment, it just takes a second, and then just as a bonus action, you see it just grows to the same size as you, now looking you in the eyes.
It's like, all right, maybe this will work.
And that ends its turn. Alright, back to the top of the order. Daka.
That thing that's been poking me, I need it to go away.
I thought you liked it.
No.
As you turn, Daka, you feel it. The weird... you notice it's right on your chest as you turn. It kind of leans forward into you, and you feel the kind of weird amalgamation of flesh that is both wet and cold and warm. It's not natural, and it feels uncomfortable.
I need to get this thing dead. Alright, so for my bonus action this turn, I will say the activation word for my sword, Engulf.
Okay.
So that it will now also do an additional 2d6 fire damage upon a hit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alright, and advantage against this thing, correct?
Yes.
Good.
Wait. No, because Tick-Trick
No,
left,
'cause,
so you don't have...
I'm-
Oh,
God.
he's gone?
Yeah, he left you there. He ran 70 feet from you.
Yeah,
All right.
he hit.
I'm squishy.
I'll just roll it again.
That'll work.
Actually, hold on.
You can use the first roll.
I'll just take the lowest one anyways, because it's 13 and a 17 plus 10. I feel like either of those would have
So
hit.
that's a 23 to hit? Yes, that hits.
Okay. Alright. So 14 slashing
Okay.
and 10 fire.
You watch as you slash into the creature, heating it up with your fiery sword. It slices cleanly into the creature, and then it's still standing, almost unfazed.
Is the creature technically flammable?
Nope, it is not. It would be if you put grease on it. Although I don't know if Daka wants to grease this creature up.
No. I'm not into the Turkish oil wrestling. However, I will try to hit it again.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit this creature?
Yep.
Okay. 13 slashing
Okay.
and 11 fire.
Go.
How much
Yeah,
Go.
As you turn and slash into the creature, once more coming with the follow-up, the coming cleanly through, you watch as your blade cuts it clean in half, almost cauterizing the wound perfectly as it went through. The creature just falls over and collapses dead as the legs kind of fall forward onto you, and you feel the wetness of the thing bleeding onto you.
Ooh, all right. Well, there's a dragon right there. I'm not gonna pay attention to that little weird troll thing. He's important, but there's bigger fish to fry.
You hear the dire troll go in Orcish. You don't deserve to live. Your green is pale.
Your green's barely even green. Alright, I won't use my movement, so I will start to attack this dragon.
Alright.
Does a 29 hit?
It does. Go ahead and roll your damage. You have
Man, it was
dodge.
so close to
Yeah.
a 20. I was so close. Alright. 17 damage of slashing.
Okay.
And 8 fire.
Alright, as you go to attack the creature, slamming into it with your sword, You watch as the fire on your sword almost goes out as soon as it touches the silver dragon's scales. You made a clean cut right into its arm, and the creature seems to roar out in surprise, but otherwise, the fire doesn't seem to catch.
Fine. Again.
Okay.
Fire doesn't beat ice. Very sad.
That's a 15. I assume it doesn't hit.
Surprisingly, that one actually doesn't hit.
No,
As
you
the
don't say.
dragon takes a minute, and just kind of as you slam into its scales, it kind of is taking a second to really regather itself for a moment.
Aww. All right. Well, that was the 2 turns I could have. That's all I could have done.
All right, Sieko, you are up.
How far is this dragon?
From you, 15 feet and 5 feet upstairs. So, total of 20 feet from you. You will take an attack of opportunity from every creature in this current area if you go and run for it, though.
And how many could hit him?
I want to make an athletics to leap at the dragon.
You will still take an attack of opportunity by pretty much everything down here minus the blackguards.
Yep. I don't care.
Okay. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and roll your athletics. Let's see what you got.
That's a 20.
Yeah, as you go start running, you've got a good few minutes. Go ahead, man. As you go charging or getting ready to leap, you feel as monsters just start striking at you in the distance. We're going to start with the Dire. Well, the Dire can't hit you, so it doesn't matter. The Dragon can, and we'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
The dragon? He's leaping towards the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still jumping into the air into its zone.
This when you leave its attack.
Oh, yes, that's true. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have Sentinel for some reason on a dragon.
Not this one, but that's a good idea to remember in the future.
Good job,
The troll, who did have magical claws, fails to hit you.
I thought he lost concentration anyway.
It will go back up at the beginning of every combat with what I've got the Dire Troll set up as.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. And none of the other creatures can actually hit you, so it doesn't matter. All right. Yeah, as you jump through the air, taking a quick slash from the Dire Troll. Yeah, you got plenty of time. Jump right in front of it, and the dragon seems almost shocked by you having the brazenness to jump in front of it.
I wish to climb the dragon.
Oh no.
Okay. You will have to do a acrobatics. Now, I'll say Dex versus his Dex saving throw.
I was like, because I want to forcibly grab him and start climbing with sheer muscle mass, but
yeah, but it's still Dex because you're climbing. Oh.
Okay. So Dex check.
Yeah.
See, it's an 11. I'm gonna add the D12.
Oh, no.
Well, hopefully you're really good on that.
That's an 18.
I guess normally this would be an athletic check, but this is kind of a special
the
situation.
dragon is going to use its legendary resistance and auto succeed and shove you off of it. So,
One down.
Yep, that is one down.
That's it. I'm swinging.
All right.
Let's go, Sieko. Let's get him.
Standing shoulder to shoulder with Daka, you start swinging at the dragon. Let's see what you got.
25.
It does hit.
All right. 12 bludgeoning, magic fist. I need a Dex save.
Okay. That my rolls 11.
No.
It's going to choose to succeed with its secondary legendary resistance.
Oh, that's fine. I can keep doing this. I'll burn all your resistances. And you still take this damage even if you succeed. So there's 23 force damage.
Okay. The creature, as you slam into it, nothing seems to happen to the creature.
Swing again.
Okay.
24.
That hits. We'll make another Dex save.
9 bludgeoning, Dex save again.
That's a 25.
Well, you succeed that time. Still
Yeah.
keep swinging the first.
9 points, okay. How many attacks you got? Fuck.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, and the 18 is the extra bludgeoning?
4. It's the force damage.
Okay, I want to make sure. Alright, as you slam into the dragon, one punch after another, you feel your impacts are not nearly as hard as they usually are. You can tell you're not hitting this dragon hard. Alright. As the dragon kind of laughs and scoffs in your face, the dire troll is up. He is going to regen his HP, and is then going to pull out of a bag of holding from behind its back a strange-looking marking on a rock, and it's gonna suddenly start pushing it onto its hand, taking 12 points of fire damage, which is 24 points. And you see the troll's hands suddenly start to glow with magic. And that ends its turn, as it can't do anything else. Okay. You're dead. Adult Silver Dragon! Alright. As you punch into it, realizing what's going on, immediately starts looking at you, Sieko, with a little bit more concern. Let's see, and it is going to use the spell. Where is it? It is going to cast a spell. I need an int save, unless you are immune to charm.
I don't think I am. But that's a nat 20 for save. That's 26.
That fails. I needed a 28 spell DC. Alright, that'll be fun. You feel as your brain suddenly just starts to be racked with major pain, and you just find yourself seeing enemies all around you. The dragon disappears for a moment, and you see it standing now right next to you where Daka was moments ago.
Oh,
Daka,
you're not.
Shit.
No, don't worry, Hunter. You're not.
You're gonna take. Okay, so if you're moved, you'll take 10d10, but for now, it's only 5d10 worth of psychic damage.
Mental prison.
Yup.
Oh, I'm just gonna start covering the entire area in acid. Everything's gonna
29 points of psychic damage for the dragon's first attack as it slams you into a mental prison. Making sure that is not concentration. Nope. And that lands up to 10 rounds, just as a heads up. And then it is going to immediately turn to Daka and smile with a big, bright smile.
Again.
And is immediately going to need a wisdom saving throw from Daka.
Oh.
Also,
that's not-
DM, does the True Sight make mental prison not work?
No. It does not. Not when it's coming from a caster like that. If he recasts it, it'll nullify the effects.
That's a 10.
Actually, you know what? Let me...
If this is a spell, though, I don't know.
it is, but he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Is able... One sec. I have actually never thought about that. Oh, okay, so it is confirmed that it does not matter if you have True Sight because the illusion is in your mind, not an actual illusion around you. Okay. So mental prison cannot be true-sighted through. Daka, you feel in your brain suddenly a massive headache.
Oh.
As the creature uses its 8th level spell slot to cast it, so that's 8d10. I'm sorry, Daka. You've triumphed too often with this dragon, and it wants its vengeance as it's breaking out spellcasting with no other choice of 44 points of psychic damage from the adult silver dragon as it roars out at you. You are also frightened.
He's with
for the
the
duration.
range of Cheston's or
Oh yes,
Sieko's
that's right.
immunity.
Sieko's,
He's
immunity.
fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are fear immune. So never mind, you are not frightened, but you do still take the massive headache from the creature. And as it's third, I have to recharge. Oh, it hasn't recharged its breath, so it's going to try again. Fuck. All right, that's the end of this dragon's turn. Goji. Yes and no. So Daka can be affected by psychic magic. It's not. But most of the magics do not, and thanks to the thing. But Daka specifically does have an issue with psychic. Yes. Gyuji is up. So, Chaston.
I mean, he's swinging at whatever's closest to him.
Okay. So that will be one of the Duragar or one of the 2 Sorrowsworn.
The Sarasworn.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's see. So his to hit plus 13. So that's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits by a long shot.
Okay.
I will say Goji does full have access at this point to his his secret weapon.
Oh, his farts. I knew it.
Okay. All right, buddy. Also, he is going to rage.
Okay.
Yeah, after the swing. All right. So his damage for that is D10 plus 7.
Okay.
Let's see. That's max damage for 17 damage.
And that's bludgeoning, slashing, piercing, what?
It's slashing.
Okay. You watch as he strikes into the creature, or as Goji strikes into the creature, cutting it, this grayish liquid kind of just spews onto the floor. It stinks something fierce, but it doesn't seem to do anything else, as the creature just seems to take the hit and not do anything.
Alright. Goji, now raging, will swing again.
Okay.
That's a 26.
That hits by a long shot.
Yeah. D10. So let's see. That's 7 plus 7, 14, and plus rage is 16 damage.
Okay. As Goji slams into the Sorrowsworn again, biting, attacking, scratching, and fighting with anything of his weapon. Wait, what weapon does Goji actually carry? I forget.
It is a halberd.
Oh yeah, so as Goji just lets his halberd down and starts swinging at the creature, the Sorrowsworn seems almost at a loss for as a surprise from the attacks from this distance. All right.
Yep. He got 2 more swings. Oh, that's a 30.
Jesus. Oh yeah. Yeah, that hits. God damn.
18 damage again.
Whew, okay. The one time Goji could have gotten to use his combat and he's not here.
Yep. Once again. That one's a, let's see, 13. That's a 16.
That does not hit as he slams into the creature, finally causing it to manage to grapple or grab onto his halberd and push it away. More of the gray ooze still spewing out of it.
Let's see. Caleb told me to use Hungry Jaws. I don't know if he'd want to with that weird ooze shooting out of it, so I don't think I'm going to.
Okay.
That doesn't seem good for Goji's health.
Then if that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Goji will have to make a con saving throw.
Right. Plus 7. That's a 22.
You succeeded with just the base roll. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, nothing happens as Goji just kind of continues fighting off these creatures the best he can. All right. The dire troll that was almost flattened earlier comes charging back at Sieko, attacking him with its claws. It needs to also recharge its whirlwind, and it fails. So it gets 1 attack on to Sieko. Does a 22 hit, Sieko?
Does not.
Oof. All right, and that ends its turn as it can't do anything else while it's letting that recharge. The Duragar Warlord from earlier... No, that's down here. Oh, yeah, no, this is the one. Is going to... Making sure here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. That Duragar is after... after Tiktrick. Man, it's hard to remember all the creatures. This is one of the biggest issues here. Okay, so yeah, as the Duragar seeing this, that has not been challenged, one of the ones that hadn't been challenged in the room with Goji and Bastion, is seeing that the other is going to duel Bastion. It turns and starts swinging at Goji the best it can, and it's going to take its hammer out and start making attacks, because I think Goji's medium. Let me look.
Goji is medium.
Goji is medium, yes he is. Okay. So he doesn't get any bonuses, and he is just going to start attacking. Or not. Or not. With a 22 to hit. That does hit Goji's AC. And it is going to slam the thing. Oh,
Does that include the rage? bonus. I don't know how much that is.
Rage doesn't boost AC.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. And, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. So it'd be 7 points to Goji, which I'll take care of, don't worry.
Yep.
As he
Well, I
gets
hope really
slammed into, and then feels a headache writhe through his head, causing him extreme mental pressure. And that is all that Duragar can do. The kobold from earlier that hugged your leg and dispelled your magic. He turns.
I thought he died.
No, that Jim's
Yes.
dead.
Jim's dead.
No,
There's a
that was
kobold
Jim.
from, like,
Yeah, there was another
yeah.
one. The secondary one, the one not known as Jim, is going to, from a distance, going to shoot a spell at Daka, thinking that it would be, as he sees the mental prison go up around Sieko. And does a 22 hit Daka?
Sorry, no.
No. Alright. But that does cause, as the magic hits you, I need you to give me 2 D100 rolls.
Oh
Something good.
yes.
You
All
can
right.
do this.
Let's see what's up. First number is an 83.
Okay.
Second number is 21.
Okay. Well, you just saved Sieko's life. A wall of force just suddenly appears in between you, Daka, and with Sieko on the same side as you, as all of the monsters that were in front of you get pushed back 5 feet. No damage taken from them, but there's now a wall of force blocking this stairwell going out.
Oh, nice.
And a kobold just looks at you with utter confusion, wondering how you responded and why you responded in that way. It's gonna take a second shot at you with its chromatic orb. Well, alright, give me 2 more D100 rolls.
Right.
Let's see what we got.
First number 32.
Okay.
Second number 47.
47. You suddenly find a diamond in your pocket.
Yeah!
Hey, he's rich.
It's unremarkable. It's worth 2,000 GP, and it's just big enough to cast a resurrect spell.
Oh, so would I just... So I have to put just a $2,000 diamond in my other possessions?
You can add though you can just add a gem and then put the value of it, but yeah.
Okay.
The kobold looks very confused as it watches on, and it ends its turn as it can't do anything. Alright. Let me refresh once more as the system breaks again, because it can't handle this many creatures. Okay. So as we bump back up to Goji, one of the Sorrowsworn he had been stabbing immediately activates its Psychic Leech effect. I need a Wisdom saving throw from Goji.
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's a 12.
Alright, Goji will take 10 points of psychic damage, and that will continue every round. He will have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Alright, and as it begins its harpoon arm attack, it's going to try and strike at Goji, fail, and try again and still fail, as both arms go harpooning straight into the wall with no near effects on poor Goji. Ending that Sorrowsworn's turn. The second one is also going to activate its Psychic Leech. However, it is going to use an action to activate on both. So Bastion and Goji both need to make Wisdom saving throws.
That's an 18.
That fails still.
Yeah,
I'm also resistant to psychic. Just
Okay, so you'll take half damage if you fail.
you said
Wisdom.
con
Wisdom save.
wisdom.
Yep.
13.
Also fail. Alright. As you both take, 11 halved is 5 for Bastion, but Goji taking the full 11 damage as they continue to chip away at him. As it used its action, it can't multi-attack.
I need to roll for concentration, or does
Yes.
it need to roll for?
On Compel Duel,
Yeah.
let me look. I'm not sure off the top of my head if it says concentration, it's concentration on your end. But let me look to make sure. I went to Sieko's because I saw magic, and
Hello.
God damn it! I have all of your. I always keep your guys' spell sheets up on my or your character sheets on here, but compel duel. Okay. Let's see. It is concentration, so you will have to make a. I think it's a general just.
PC 10.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just it's just gonna be you're a wisdom caster, I believe.
It's based on con, I believe. For all concentration checks,
con?
is con.
Yeah, it's just on, no matter what.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just a con check. Go ahead and roll it to see if you can keep up your concentration.
Constitution, I rolled 19.
Yeah, you managed to keep the spell up, no issues.
Cool.
All right. The Black Guard here is going to leave, thus ending last of his group. After him is the Dire Troll, who is still down there with you lot, and has more magic than he knows what to do with. However, due to the wall of force, he has to run around and uses his entire movement to get to the about 12 or 15 feet from the Sieko and Daka. Well, Sieko 20 feet from Daka. All right. The Duragar you are dueling with is going to charge you, Bastion, finally, with its Psychic Attune Hammer in hand. That is a 20 to hit, Bastion. I can't hit you unless I crit. Fuck.
Also, I'm medium-sized in case that matters.
It would, but it doesn't in this situation because it's only for extra damage bonuses or advantage.
Gotcha.
As he slams his hammer into you twice, it doesn't seem to do anything. As a bonus action, he suddenly enlarges himself to become large, making him slightly stronger. And that ends his turn. You are up, Bastion.
For the record, when the hammer bounces off of Bastion, I don't know if Goji's facing in a way that he could see him, but the Duragar definitely does. The Beholder Tooth type mouth across Bastion's torso has this, like, curled grin. Like, Bastion's face itself is emotionless as always, but there is just a terrifying grin coming off of this.
The Duragar does not seem bothered, surprisingly. Goji, however, being distracted, does look slightly concerned as he looks on at you. You can definitely tell there's worry in his eyes.
And then I'm going to go ahead and swing my dagger.
Okay.
That's an ugly first roll. That's a 15.
That does not hit.
Okay. Second time. That's better. 23.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I should have better prepared my dice.
You're good, my man.
So 9 piercing.
Okay.
And 7 cold.
Alright, yeah, as you slash into him, you notice the cold doesn't take effect.
Alright, well, I'm not moving, so Bastion, seeing that the cold's not doing a whole lot, is going to put the daggers back on his hips and swap out for his hand axes.
Alright.
Just pull them off of his hip. And then he is going to go ahead and swing the hand axe.
Yeah.
Of charity.
Wow.
That is a 20, but not natural.
That does not hit as it bounces off the warlord's armor. It seems to smirk at you.
26.
26 does hit.
Okay. This one doesn't do quite as much damage, but so that's 7 slashing.
Okay. As you slash into the creature, it cuts through the armor, and the Durgar almost looks a little shocked by the factor as it looks down at its own armor and looks back up at you, trying to analyze the what the axe is. Go ahead and roll your coins.
It's only when he dies.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right.
Also, bonus action 2-weapon fighting, so I'm going to swing with my offhand with the other hand axe.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. I only rolled a 3. It's +8.
Yep. No. As it goes, the hit goes wide as the Durgar is now getting a little more onto your combative skills. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That will be my turn.
Okay. All right. So next up is that's dead. So Ticktrick, you're up. There's one
right.
Durgar warlord that just tried to stab you in the back with a hammer, a claw hammer.
Yeah. How rude.
Yeah.
He grew to large, correct?
Yes, he is enlarged. So he is large.
Does this guy have anything on him that might aid him in any way?
Let me pull that up.
'Cause I believe the true sight's still active, right? But how long does it last?
Sorry, what was that?
Let me.
Just asking how long the true sight stuff lasts.
Oh, yeah.
True seeing 1 hour.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you guys
okay.
are plenty fine. As you turn around and look onto him, you see he has a javelin and the hammer. That's
it.
it that you can tell. Oh, and then, of course, his plate mail and the shield on his back that he's not using.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm going to bonus action Giant's Might,
Mm-hmm.
which just I would have grown to large if I was smaller than large, but I'm large, so that doesn't change.
Yep.
And I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and trip this dude
All right.
and push him prone.
Okay. That will be a grapple with him. Yeah, so that'll be your strength versus his strength saving throw.
Okay, so get advantage
That's
on
a
that.
21.
I can beat that. I didn't. It's a 19.
Yeah, as you go to push, it's a dwarf. They're sturdy creatures. They don't really bend or move much when they've decided to plant themselves somewhere.
Yep. A shame. Oh well. I'll try and stab him then. Why not?
Okay.
A 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He needs to. Is he immune to poison?
He is.
Darn. All right.
All Durgar are immune to poison.
I thought it was resistant for them, but.
Well, yes and no. So players typically, yes, but you can definitely tell this is a well-equipped and combated Durgar. To clarify, this is a Durgar warlord. This is someone who's a very experienced soldier, so you're dealing with someone who's got a little bit more to him.
Okay. And I'll. Strike a steel and striking us. Why not? It seems like a waste, but yeah. So this is not going to do a whole lot of damage because I don't get sneak attack. That's 8 piercing. It's magical. And that is 35 force damage.
Not a lot of damage, just at over 40 damage. No, yep.
Well, I would have done a lot more if I got my.
As
sneak
you
attack.
whisper this out a bit, the Durgar takes the full gust of the wind, cutting it down. It's bleeding heavy. A tooth falls out. It's cut up bad and breathing heavy now. You just knocked that Durgar down to half. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do? Now, you've tried to knock it prone, which was an action. You've tried to,
Attack
you've
him
stabbed it.
again. Yeah, no, that's it.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Alright, into your turn, the Durgar Despot, who is still down in the tunnels with the rest of, with Sieko and Daka, is seeing where this is going. He is going to grab his bag of holding and start shoveling items into his bag, and then he is just going to teleport out.
Wait, who's doing this?
A Durgar that just left you lot. And it just took half of the magical horde with it.
No shot.
So we gathered all that in 6 seconds?
Yeah. There wasn't... You're going to be really disappointed when you see the size of this horde. All right. The Durgar warlord that you just stabbed, Tiktrick, is going to now try and stab you back.
Okay.
As it raises its hammer and slams hard into you as the reverberation in its hand kind of shakes it, realizing it didn't do anything.
Nope. Your
And
form's
then-
off.
Just kind of looking at you, is going to grab its spell scroll and teleport.
Can I get attack opportunity? Actually,
yeah.
no.
Okay. I'll give you an attack of opportunity. Because it is moving out of your area.
Nah.
Okay. Alright, it just disappears. Ending its turn.
You guys good up there? I'll shut up to Bastion and Goji.
I don't think they can hear us, dude.
Yeah, Bastion, you're still like halfway up through the hallway. Bastion's in the middle of combat, and Goji's fighting off like 4 creatures. They don't hear you.
Cool.
Daka, big man, you are up.
All right.
Long
so,
combat sessions, man.
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time. Who's in my 5-foot range besides the dragon?
A wall of force.
Okay, just the wall of force. Heard, understood. Dragon time.
You're gonna have to climb over the wall of force.
What about the kobold that was stuck to my leg?
Oh, but I mean, wasn't there also a wonderful little
There's
thing
a
called
troll,
a
like-
troll
Yeah,
behind me?
troll 20 feet to your left. Yes, there is a kobold. The kobold didn't end up jumping onto you. He stayed on the ground. He was shooting his chromatic orb from where he was.
Okay, because so what happened to that troll who was right next to me then? Did he run away?
He's behind the wall of force. Everything that was in front of you got pushed back behind the wall of force. So the only thing staying off to your side now is the one troll that ran all the way around to try and attack you, and now is 20 feet from you.
Okay, then can I just hold my action until something comes within range?
Yeah. Perfectly fine. Alright. Sieko's within your range. Daka, what would you like to do?
Oh, that's right. He's got a little prison thing going on, doesn't he?
You can try and break it.
How?
Mm.
Because I'd be open to an opportunity attack from him if I move. Yeah.
No, there's a wall of force between you and almost everything. The only thing, if you move Sieko, though, I mean, you don't know what'll happen, but theoretically it might do something.
If I move away from Sieko?
If you move Sieko.
Can't move the name.
Yeah, I don't think I can move him. That's the thing.
I mean, he will have a strength save at disadvantage if you want to try and push him, because he doesn't know you're trying to push him, because he can't see anything other than the mental prison he's stuck in right now.
Gotcha. But I mean, I don't see it, but...
No, you just see his eyes are completely rolled back in his head, and he's not moving.
I guess I'll try to knock him off balance a bit.
Okay. I need you to do a strength check versus Sieko's strength saving throw. At disadvantage, Sieko.
The 23 with disadvantage.
I did a 21, but
as you go
if it's to save him, I'll use my inspiration to try to get him out of this.
All
I
right.
have a way out of it.
Well, it's too late. I just said it. I don't want to go back. Unless the DM would let me go back on it.
It's up to the player until you roll the dice. I don't, nothing's
All right.
confirmed.
Alright. Then I won't. I won't use it. I'll fail.
All right, so that ends your turn. It's also good that you did that because otherwise he would have taken an extra 10d10 worth of damage if you had moved him during while he's in prison.
Yeah,
which
that's
Daka
what I
would know.
thought was going
Daka
to
doesn't
happen.
know, so All right.
So, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Daka? As you fail to kick him out from under his feet?
I assume that would have just counted as an action.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll just sit here.
Okay.
And am I allowed to hold my
Yes.
other attack action
Fully.
since I won't be moving?
It'll just
Okay,
move
cool.
you for where you are in the initiative.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just waiting till I can hit something again.
All right, Sieko, you're up as you just see nothing around you but darkness. It's just you.
I use my 3rd level Dispel Magic on top of the 6 spell slots left in the ring to dispel it.
You are still technically considered charmed while under this effect, so spells would not work until the spell ends. At least you wouldn't be able to cast spells on. I should re-say. So if someone else casts a spell on you, that's fine. But yeah.
Well, technically, if it's from his spell slots, the guy in my ring is casting it.
You know what? Fair. I'll give you that. All right. Yeah. And you said you're casting what?
It's 9th level spell magic.
Okay. As you feel the ring surges with extreme power, the heat on your hand becomes slightly unbearable for moments as you're snapped out of the spell itself. You also notice the wall of force suddenly vanishes in front of you at the same time.
Huh.
All right, that ends your turn because to get out of it is part of the whole thing.
Now, since something I can attack is now within
Yes.
5 feet.
Now officially you get to go next.
We'll ham on that dragoon.
So Daka, the thing is gone. The full wall of force is gone, and the dragon is 10 feet from you. So are all the other
that's right.
creatures.
Because it got pushed away. That's
5 feet.
correct.
Yep. But you called in your initiative, so you now have to use it.
That's true. That is true. Oh, well, if they're not within 5 feet, then they're not close enough for me to attack, which wouldn't
But
activate.
you're the one who called out and said you want to do something. You still want to do something or no?
No, because when I said, "Is it in my okay to attack?"
Yeah, you're okay to attack them. That's a thing.
Oh well, I can't attack them because they're too far away.
That's not my problem. You asked
Dude,
specifically.
then I can't attack them.
You said you want to be if you could attack them. You can. You just have to move your fat ass 5 feet forward and smack them. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I read your
I
instructions
thought that was me holding the other action because
Yeah,
one
no,
was
you're good.
used. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. No worries. All right.
So no, I can't do it yet
No,
until they
you-
move forward.
You unless something else moves forward to attack you.
Actually, you know what? I never used my bonus action. I'll use the adrenaline rush.
So you
That
do
gives me
wanna-
dash as a bonus. That gives me dash.
So you
So
do
yeah,
wanna-
I will go.
Okay.
I will go after Sieko.
All right.
Bonus action dash, so I can move without using my movement.
Yeah.
And I'll move that delicious 5 feet forward.
All right. You're in
And also I
striking
gain
distance
4 temporary HP points.
You are in striking distance of a dire troll and the adult silver dragon currently, and another troll and a third troll.
Oh yeah, I'll hit. Which troll has the fire hands?
Well, all three of them seem to now have their hands glowing slightly.
What was the one that had
Uh,
fire though?
It wasn't fire specifically. He lit when he emblazoned his hands with a spell, it caused his hands to burn slightly, and it started to melt into his hand itself. The spell, but he is about 5 feet. Yeah, he's 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I want that one.
Okay. I will let you know these creatures are all going to get advantage on flanking if you don't move afterwards. 22 to hit does hit.
Mm-hmm. All right. 15 slashing and 5 fire.
Okay. You watch as the dire troll's body kind of lights or a little bit more than you expected as the sword kind of ignites it slightly, causing one of the heads to scream out in utter pain as they patted out the fire as quickly as possible.
We'll attack that one again.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit it?
An 18 does hit.
All right. 11 slashing and 7 fire.
All right. Again, watching the fires pick up on the creature as it screams out, and it seems to pat itself out once more.
Now I will, and then I will use more of my movement to. I'll be open to.
You're gonna
some
get in a top
attacks.
opportunity attack because of if you don't have mobile.
Yeah, so they're either all gonna have advantage on me or they're all gonna hit me. But I'd rather them. Yeah.
That'd be 1, 2, 3.
It's 4 people, right?
4 people to hit you.
And I think they all have magical fists right now. At least the trolls do. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the dragon, which is just gonna be magical if it attacks you in general.
Yeah. Risk it for the biscuit.
burns their reaction as well.
It does, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, what benefit does that give us?
You never know.
Well, no, we do know. Does anyone have something that they have a reaction that can stop?
I can confirm. By the time the dragon gets his reaction again, it will be before another player gets to go.
See.
Yeah, exactly. So, though I don't like the idea of getting advantage against me, so I'll just take the risk and move 5 feet back to Sieko.
Okay. The trolls will start. 19 to hit on the first.
No, sir.
27 on the second, and 27
one.
on the third, and then the dragon.
Those 2 hit.
Dragon's gonna get its claw attack. That's a 31.
That hits.
Alright, so that's 17 points of slashing damage, non-magical.
Magical. Half
yes.
because of rage.
Yes, it is magical from the dire troll, but you would still take the slashing damage outright. So you'll take
Yes.
half, basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Which
half 'cause
is 8. For the second
8.
one, another 7 damage from that creature.
Is that already halved?
Yeah, that's after I halved it from the 14.
I heard.
And then for the dragon, that's 6 total for you to take.
Yeah. I've been forgetting to do the half damage for the other stuff.
I
but
can
it's
see that.
okay.
Your HP pool looks really great as you back up. How far are you backing up?
Just back up next to Sieko.
Okay, so just about 5 feet. Okay. Yeah, alright. The troll is going to charge at you almost immediately and take its first attack to bite you as a 21 to hit.
No, sir.
Alright, and it's going to then try and use its whirlwind to recharge it. It does recharge, so it's going to use it. Dex save, please, for Daka.
And this time it will be magical to hit, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright, and I have advantage on dex saves. Will a 16 save me?
16 does not.
Now, I have a question. Sieko, what's your bonus?
+5.
Plus 5, 16 plus 5, 21.
That succeeds. Yeah, you'll only take half. Of
And
50, that's 25.
And then you have again.
And then halved
12.
again because of my rage?
Yep, so 12 points of magical slashing, I guess. If you want to call it. Yeah, that would be magical slashing at that point, correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, that ends the troll's turn. Kobold's dead, the Lost Sorin is dead, the dragon is going to look at its spells for a minute and is going to start to cast something. I need a wisdom save from both Daka and Sieko.
Mm.
Can they beat it save DC?
Yes.
20.
Fails.
17.
Also fails. So what you both just see is the dragon seems
So
to
I
start...
so I couldn't save then.
The success was
28, they can't save.
Wait, I'm looking at the thing's spells. Give me a second. I gotta find where its spell thing.
You gave it a
is.
28 for the mental prison.
Yes, but this isn't the same spell. Okay. And it's also it's using a different spell casting class for this. As the dragon seems to cast some sort of strange magic around it, nothing happens. As you all look, it's just standing there, staring at you.
True Sight doesn't do anything?
Oh shit! I forgot True Sight.
Gotta remember.
I have
Fuckers.
True Sight still.
Gotta remember.
Fucking, I'm still taking that from you, Bastion. I'm killing you as soon as I get the first shot. Oh, God, mother. You watch as the dragon dual casts 2 spells. One is Illusionary Dragon, that it shapes to look like itself, and it casts
Try to run away.
Greater Invisibility and just leave, or they start walking away.
Of course, Daka is just like, oh, it's still here.
I'm gonna act like I don't see it for now.
Daka, as you shout this out loud, the dragon is going to turn as it ends its turn and uses...
Oh, I mean, I don't have True Sight.
Oh, that's true.
He doesn't.
Okay. I was gonna
Dog
say...
is looking at the dragon.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I was just seeing the dragon just staring at him. That's true.
Whoa!
Good thing you mentioned that, because otherwise you were about to be in for real pain.
Yeah, no.
The dragon is then going to use its last legendary, it's one of its legendary actions. It is going to cast True Polymorph. All you see, Sieko, is as this giant invisible dragon turns into a tiny mole and digs into the rock and disappears.
Oh, I'm gonna find it.
Oh no, it's probably gonna. I'm wondering if it's either running away or it's just gonna hop out from below us.
All right, that ends its turn. Goji is up. As Goji looks around, he notices that the Sarosworn that he's been fighting are starting, and the Durgar are starting to back off and look like they're all kind of getting ready to run.
I mean, if they're leaving, Goji will just. Did they deactivate their psychic thing on Goji?
Yeah, it only takes effect on their turn. So they'd have to like specifically activate it.
Stop them.
Okay. All right. I'll make a note of that. Oops, no, you are still that. You are not, though. There we go. All right, they begin to run in mass. The only Durgar that seems to stay behind is the one that is currently dueling Bastion because it can't run. But yeah, all right. Does Goji do anything else, or is he just gonna kind of stand there and watch?
No, because he was told to stay out of the duel.
Okay.
So.
All right. Therefore ends his turn. Coming back to the Dire Trolls, who are going to continue to attack at Daka, trying to prove that their green is better. This one's going to immediately try to recharge its whirlwind. Daka, I need a dex save. If it makes you feel better, it's losing out on 4 attacks to hit you with this. So let me turn.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. 18 plus Sieko's 5.
You succeed, so you'll only take half.
Yeah, that's probably
56 points of magical slashing, which halved is 28.
And then have it again because of rage.
So you take 14, which is really saving you because you are in dire straits right now, my friend.
Yeah, I have 8 health. You know, guys, I keep saying I need potions, but we keep ignoring that fact.
True. The kobold is now up as the dire troll ends its turn.
It's almost like we're never in a town long enough to buy potions.
And the kobold looking on at you is going to, again, continue casting Chromatic Orb. Does an 18 hit?
No, sir. Time to roll?
You will, but I want to see. Okay, so both will be rolled. Alright, so I need 4 D100 rolls.
In pairs of 2.
Yes.
Alright. This first set, 26 and 100.
Okay, and 100. DM chooses an effect from the table under the results of 96.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna find one.
Suddenly, Daka starts to look and shape different. His entire body starts to polymorph slightly. Daka, I need a con save.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Those
21?
26 with Sicko.
Daka
26 with
grows 5 more feet, triple Ds, and becomes very womanly shaped, but very, very strong. Your strength increases to 25 for the rest of the hour, or for the hour. At which point this effect will no longer be in effect.
All right.
So
Daka is
very stacked woman.
Daka was 7'5", and now with an additional 5 feet.
You are an 8-foot Amazon. Woman.
8 foot? I
Yeah.
thought you said I grew an extra 5 feet.
Yes, so you said 7 foot. Oh, sorry, yeah. So you're gonna be 7 plus 5 is
12 feet tall.
Yeah, you are a true Amazon in every way.
Oh god,
you now
I must be
tower over everything in this room currently.
Yeah, and I. All right, now we have 2 more D100s to roll.
Watch you get the same thing.
But this is a weird thing to rage with, you know. Imagine that. 21,
Okay.
and then 78.
You find another diamond in your pocket.
Yeah, worth 2,000. Same
Yep,
thing.
Yep. So for the specific, it basically states you get to use the spell without consuming the component. Well, in this case, only component I can think of is a diamond off the top of my head. So congratulations! From now on, anytime that happens, you'll just find a diamond as a component in your pocket.
Yeah, I just named a diamond, just a diamond worth 2,000.
That's fine.
Now you have 2 of them.
I have 2 diamonds, and they're
Alright.
both worth 4,000 together.
The kobold is gonna end his turn. Up next is the dire troll.
I'm in a lot of pain.
The dire troll is just gonna look at you for a sec, and
Start
Is he
hitting
scared of
on
him?
me.
he is going to. I need a charisma saving throw from you, Daka. And do you speak giant, Daka?
I do not speak
Okay.
giant.
So you get charisma advantage then.
Advantage,
Yes.
heard.
He's trying to persuade you. Or sway
Let's
you.
see what happens. 19.
24.
You
24.
hear something in giant as this dire troll starts speaking to you in a calm manner. Sieko, do you know giant?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, yeah. So
I
neither
do,
of you
but I'm
know
far
what.
away, so.
My language is primordial.
Yeah,
I don't-
neither of you know what this creature's saying as it continues to look at you, Daka, and like it seems to be like trying to show off its muscles and like is flexing in front of you a bunch.
Hitting on me!
And that ends the dire troll's turn. All right.
You got to buy me dinner first!
And that's amazing female talking voice.
Wait till you meet the female Dakas. Because I want you all to know, Daka is large for male. He's not for a female of his species. Yeah, alright, so you see as the Durgar comes charging at you, Bastion, once again, trying to strike at you.
He's trying.
This pains me, you know? Because the worst thing is I'm adding the bonus from enlarge that gives him an extra +1 to hit. It's still only an 18. I can't hit you. Fucking sucks. Oh man.
Bastion's a tanky short stack. He's got it.
Yeah, he's a short king, truly. No one can stand taller than him when he chooses. Bastion, as the Durgar tries with all of his effort trying to slam and attack you, none of it's working at this point. It's really becoming pitiful at this point for you.
He's going to hear in his head, "Serve me or die."
Serve or die.
Give me a charisma or a persuasion check.
Persuasion. All right.
Oh no.
Is he still intimidated?
You know what? I'll say yes. I'll give you advantage.
Cool. Well, I just accidentally yeeted my die. 1 second.
You know, I know, guys, that they are. We use them to, calculate if you hit someone, but you don't actually want to hit someone with the dice.
Well, I rolled a nat 20. Persuasion would be 21.
The Durgar just kind of takes its helmet off and kind of rebelts its hammer, and then goes to one knee and bows before you, head down on the towards the ground, and doesn't move.
Is there a way to like pack magic
Yeah,
tattoo seal him?
you can fully offer him a pact, and you just gotta offer him a deal. You gotta give him a deal that he would accept.
Well, I mean, I kind of did.
Mm-hmm.
Serve me or die.
Is that gonna be what you're gonna offer him as a pact?
I mean, living, yeah.
Shit back.
He puts out his hand, or he kind of nods, and you suddenly see, Bastion, a little strange tattoo kind of appear underneath his armor that you can feel burn into his chest of a little smiling black hole of teeth that is now stuck. That's permanently imprinted on him, and you can suddenly sense him completely. You can tell all of his abilities, his health, his magic, any items he has. You can understand everything he says. he just you have a full understanding of the character on the Duergar now.
Everything else up there is starting to retreat.
Mm-hmm. You watched as the Saruman, after Goji just basically started to run off. Same with the few Duergar that were left in the hallways. Or not hallways, but left in the room.
I'm just gonna start heading towards, like, down the hallway towards where I
Hold
know
down.
everybody else went.
Alright,
Be
as
the
you
bowling
start
ball.
walking down, you see the Duergar just follows right behind you. Not even questioning it, putting his helmet on, and falling in line. Alright. As that ends your turn, Bastion. That Sworn is dead. Tigtrick!
Let's finally get down to where, Daka and Seku were. I got trying to deal with that freaking Duergar.
Yeah.
I'll use my move to get down there.
As you
I assume I see the illusionary dragon.
As you come out, you see it very easily. But you also see the dire trolls are all like bowing to Daka. And you don't
Daka,
see Daka as you turn.
Yeah.
You just see a really tall Amazonian green.
Does it
dwarf
resemble
woman.
Daka a little bit?
If Daka was an extremely tall, stacked woman, but he still speaks the same and has the same kind of movements and mannerisms. Plus, with True Sight, you can still tell it's Daka.
All right, cool. Where's the dragon?
It's right there.
Dieko holds a finger up to his lips, like a and he points over at the tiny little hole in the ground.
Oh boy. How far away is that hole?
From you, let me pull my map. From there, roughly 30 feet in front of you, right in front of what you now notice is a blacksmithy, as little braziers are starting to light throughout the entirety of the stronghold, giving you guys no longer a need for dark vision, as the entire area is now at least lit enough to where you can see, even without dim light, about 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll go over to the dash over to the hole. Do I see the mole?
As you look over and look down into the hole, you don't see a mole, but what you do see is a very strange-looking rune on a rock. Give me a dex save.
I figured that was gonna happen.
Okay. It's a 28.
Yeah, easily succeed. As you jump back with extreme reflexes, not even contemplating for a second, as you see this rune, recognizing it from the coconut earlier that you had thrown into combat, as it explodes out and the entire area within about a 10 feet area just completely incinerates from a blade that just keeps chopping.
Jesus.
And as you're kind of eyeing the hole from a healthy distance now, you can see there's more of those things in the hole. Dragon
Can't
wasn't
run super
stupid when he
far.
left.
They can't have gone very far in one turn.
True. When you come out,
Does it seem like it has a trajectory?
as you look down, when you were looking in the hole, you could tell it going straight down, but it looked like you could see some caves or something with a little bit of light further in, just roughly with your passive perception. If you want to try and get more detail, you can roll a perception check, but passive, you only would get that.
I still got a lot of movement. I could try and catch that mole.
Do you want to is the real question.
It's a mole. It can't do anything. It's
Sure.
true
Yeah.
polymorphed.
Yeah, but it's also a dragon.
It's
It didn't
stuck
say
to
true
polymorph.
polymorph either.
No, Grumpy,
Frustration.
True Polymorph only makes it the new creature if it lasts for the full hour.
Yeah.
If you kill it as now, it will turn back into a
I wouldn't turn. I wasn't kill. I was going to capture it and not kill it.
dragon. Grab it. It's
Yeah.
mine.
Uh,
I mean, it's your call.
You will be the last one to act in combat, by the way.
no, I won't risk it.
Okay.
We survived. I'll
Kinda-
go grab that gem that was in the wall that I saw though.
Yeah, kind of backing off, realizing the hole wasn't worth it, stepping away. The dire trolls all swear to follow Daka. You see as they start to kind of bend and bow. The kobold looks kind of confused and, like, not knowing where to go.
I'd like to
I'm
pick
gonna-
him up. I'm picking up and just saying mine in Draconic.
Kobold just kind of
I'm
nods.
giving each of these dire trolls an amulet of Terrasitis.
They all three take it, and you watch as they turn into red orcs suddenly, completely morphing their entire biology. All three turn into these basically almost matching Daka in his normal height, in like girth and size. They're very small compared to you still, and they suddenly can each speak Orcish. As you can feel, Daka, you're getting more powerful. You feel a strange disturbance on the amulet you're wearing, and it switches from what was originally a very simple design. Chaston, do you want to describe Terra's holy symbol?
You had picked it because there's a tattoo on Daka's chest. Don't I not get to pick it anymore?
I just don't remember what it was, so that's why I'm asking you, because I think you're the one who created it.
No, because I wanted mine to be the cat with the crescent moon behind it.
What did I give you, Daka?
You put a completely different tattoo on his chest. I don't remember what it is.
I'm just trying to remember. Yes, okay. Yes, so Daka, as you look down at your chest, you see as the markings completely vanish, and you see the true symbol of Terra now on your chest, of what Chaston just described. Chaston, feel free to send me an art concept later for that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, sweet.
And you notice that the three sigils on the holy amulets that you just gave to the now three red orcs all changed the same design.
Is mine also?
Yes. And Tiktrick, being that you are the highest level, I want you to give me a religion check.
Oh boy, I'm good at those.
So is Daka. Totally.
It's a 16.
You catch on that the power has grown weaker for the divinity, but it's become slightly less influenced by death, from what you can tell.
Aw, I lost my thing. Okay.
From Terra's perspective, Terra just lost her backer. Log is no longer interested and is letting her do what the fuck she wants.
Well, I got weaker, but I'm free now. Okay.
Yes, basically. Because before you were being protected with a lot of divine power, so his influence was pouring onto you and anybody you had serving with. One sec.
Let's be honest. I'm not strong enough as a god for any of the other Bun gods to care what I do.
Yeah. But yeah, so as the symbols just suddenly kind of appear on their chest, Bastion comes kind of walking down with Goji, and this, you see this Duragar kind of walking in, following directly behind, no weapons, and fully just following in step to Bastion. As a few seconds go by, you also suddenly all hear from one of the tunnels. Sorry, there's a lot. There's a shooting going on somewhere nearby. So if you hear the cops running by, that's why. I don't think the shots picked up on the mic, thankfully.
Yeah, no, all I heard the sirens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, you all look down one of the tunnels where you had seen the Blackguard earlier, and you see Rylos come back whistling with 4 helmets and a thing of robes in his hands as he comes walking into the room and goes, why is there a giant female?
What do you mean? It's Daka.
As I'm pouring out the.
Well, doesn't
the
Rylos
olive
also have the
green.
true sight put on him as well?
He did.
He does.
No.
He did.
But did
Yeah,
it?
he did.
Yeah, he did, but he doesn't now.
Oh.
He kind
Wait.
of comes walking.
Is this Rylos then?
Yeah, it looks to be Rylos.
I mean, I still have true sight. If it looks
Yeah,
like Rylos.
it's Rylos.
Yeah, we all do.
Hey, Rylos. It's me. Hello.
You know, to be honest, I don't think any woman that speaks like that. Daka?
Oh, yeah.
He goes, I see you
Just
lot.
as confused as you are.
He kind of looks at Bastion and goes, yeah.
I've gotten used to it.
Well, you know, it looks like you guys got some friends, orcs, a kobold, a Duragar. I made some friends too. I found some humans trying to run, a warlock and 3 some guards and some really heavy plate. They had some magical items. There's also a Duragar that had a bag of holding I grabbed. Figured you guys might want this.
The guard hit me with a sword, it broke, and he left. Well, one of them at least.
Yeah, did he also tell you that one of them had a pact of the, or a rod of the Pact Keeper?
Now he's carrying a rod, he kind of just left.
Yeah, I also found the actual dragon's hoard. You guys ain't gonna believe this. We've stumbled onto a dragon that's mining mithril.
Oh.
That stuff
You know,
on
I
the
could probably
wall,
use that
as you
stuff.
see Tictric kind of clawing at it and pulling it out, that is, I think, Ice Flake or something like that. It has to do with the dragon's ice breath on it. That shit's really
Yeah.
expensive and valuable.
It's mine now. I'm gonna put it something.
As you start digging into it, the mithril doesn't dig out very easily. Tictric, give me a strength check.
I still have advantage for that.
Sure.
Also, DM, I will be putting Divinity to turn this poor little kobold into an Oathless Paladin.
Okay.
17.
Just
Or I guess more.
you can note that at the end, yeah. 17, as you are digging through it, it breaks off a big chunk of it. That's about mostly, you'd say about 80% mithril, and then the top surface of it being of this ice flake-like material. As Rylos Kyle comes walking in and goes, Bastion, please don't kill me. I didn't mean to do that. I had to, kind of had to trick you. I didn't mean to, but kind of already have a god I serve, as well as I was concerned that the dragon would try to run for it out the back entrance of this thing that I had noticed when I borrowed your tremor sense, Yeko. Sorry about that as well. He kind of rubs the back of his head and goes, if it makes you feel any better, I almost lost my leg to an explosion trap.
Is that why I heard you scream in my head?
Yeah. Yeah. I kept the telepathic bond up for till then the concentration kind of broke. Couldn't fake the pact anymore with you.
All right, gents, hear me out. What if we make this our home base?
Not a bad idea.
Rylos looks at it and goes, well, I mean, I've got a map of the place now. He pulls out a magical map that he from this bag of holding and goes, I have an item that lets me recreate a map of any area that I want, that I'm familiar with, after kind of exploring it. And so here's what I've gotten, boys.
I'll be honest, that looks like it's got a good smithy. I could probably start working here.
It's got a full smithy, it's got a tavern in it, it's got a well, it's got access to water. Yeah, and the city above is mostly a crater. The house isn't there, but the water going in is.
I mean, I see no reason not to claim this place.
I mean, mithril mine,
Yeah.
just a whole loot. I mean, we could set out here.
I mean,
Also,
rather-
we got to figure out what the hell happened with dear old Mr. Bush.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna run up back up
that's
there.
another thing, by the way. Your buddy, he's a plant creature, right?
Yeah.
You
he
know,
looks like a plant.
mithril's poisonous to plants, right?
Do I know that?
It's also silver.
Mithril doesn't curse people, though.
No, that was definitely the dragon's doing. You broke the concentration on that almost immediately, I think, when you probably smacked him around a bit. How big was that dragon, by the way? And where's the body? As he looks around.
It got away.
It turned into a mole and dug away.
Oh,
I tried to catch it, but it set up vorpal mines.
I think I know where its secondary base is. If you guys want, I'll give you the directions for it once afterwards. I think
How
I know
far
what
away is it?
dragon. He should be in this. You know that city with the big tree in it, where that turtle supposedly went and took over.
Oh, god damn it.
Actually, no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
That's
Apologies.
probably
I can draw you a map where I can take you there myself. It's just to the north a little bit, maybe a day's travel by foot. If you're going by airship, half a day maximum. Like that's if you're going at a leisure pace.
We can probably secure this place first and then head there.
Well, that's the best part. That silver dragon, if he's going where I think he's going, he's not going to be real happy when he finds the tree roots in his old tunnels.
No.
And he's going to piss off that world tree and ain't going to be happy about it when it tries to eat him.
So what I'm hearing is we
It's-
don't have to deal with it. It's probably going to die.
Well, but if you want the scales, I can see if I can put in an order and see if I can have any hunters go find it.
Could be useful.
I mean,
Probably
Dragon Lady wasn't very nice to me.
yeah. Oh, I should mention she doesn't like orcs much, but she's a vindictive person. Males in general. If I understand the dragon here, she's never mated with any other dragons, which is one of the reasons why she's been digging up the mithril. She's studying it to make a simulacrum out of mithril, which,
I
by
wanted
the
her
way,
to
is
be
not
my
possible.
friend. I wanted her to be my friend. She ran off.
Do you want me to send someone to ask if she wants to be a friend?
Yes, because I don't have a gender.
He nods and goes, That's fair. So, do you want me to set up shop here for you guys, or?
I mean, we could set up.
Well, we could say,
We can stay here for a minute.
Okay. Do you have any friends that you want to bring here that I should send out contacts to?
If
Any
you could try
materials you
contact
want?
Centauri.
Oh.
I think he's still alive.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, I think we all well, you think he's dead, right?
Tictric's the only
No,
one
I saw on the
who knows.
paper.
No,
Yeah.
I saw on the paper. He's alive.
Centauri's marked as alive.
Also,
Oh,
Tictric's
okay.
the only, and Tictric and Bastion are the only ones to remember Centauri at this point. Or to
Yeah.
know who he is. Yes.
Do I have a telepathic bond to my vampire guy?
Yes.
Can I send him a message of where we're setting up shop if he needs me for anything?
And you'll note that
Okay.
he is immediately heading that way with
Okay.
his entire
Yay.
small little squad of vampires.
Awesome.
If you could find my family, maybe tell them where I am. I
Clan
haven't seen them in
Document?
a long time. Yeah,
Your father's Daka Senior, right?
yeah.
Trust me, it won't be hard to find him.
Okay. He's not. It was hard to find him.
He's currently in a mountain in the far north of the Storming Empire, and last I heard, your entire clan has taken up shelter there because they enjoy the hot springs and enjoy hunting the polar bears that like to live around that area.
Yeah, I remember that region. Yeah.
And from what I understand, your father is currently enticed with a magical item of a wall with a drawing of his people.
That makes sense. I would too.
Yeah, something about flames changing colors, I don't know, but I'll send word and let him know.
Damn it.
Hey,
I'll
I
send
think
a
I've seen one of those before.
I'll send a ship
Oh, yeah?
that way. He goes, anything? I mean, like,
It's a weird ice cream cone, man.
Are
on
you
that wall.
planning to settle down here? Do you want me to get miners in here to start working in your order? Or are you looking to hire people?
I mean, we're gonna set up here, but if we may as well get miners, right?
Yeah,
You
they can help
three,
me get some
pointing
metal.
at the red orcs.
They
You
nod.
know what a mine?
They nod.
I can help you find the material.
Perfect.
Rylos goes, I mean, I'm happy to chill here or go with you guys now that I've managed to figure out how you lot work. I've realized the front door entrance is your mentality. There is no sneaking, there's no planning. We break in the front door and kill everything that gets in our way.
I'm very stealthy.
Also,
you see my
what-
purple cloak?
What god are you tied to?
Rylos looks at you and goes, Kedliz, of course.
Yeah!
No!
Oh lord.
Yeah!
He looks at you and goes, yeah, I served the first dragon, the true dragon, the only true dragon.
I don't know who this Kedliz is.
I'm not like one of their sworn people, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not very well. Like I got no powers, but technically I do have an agreement, I guess, with the church, which keeps me from taking pacts with Fey, Fiend, or Undead. And he looks over at Bastion and goes, "I'm sorry, my man. I can't make deals with Fey creatures.
But I'm none of the above, and you refused me.
I can't make. Well, I mean, it wouldn't do anything. I'm happy to work for you guys, but like."
But one doing it for you,
Tell
do
me.
something for me.
Tell me, Rylos,
Yes.
what's your favorite plane?
Of existence?
Bastion,
None!
don't do this.
Do you know how bad even our mortal plane's a detriment these days?
Bastion, listen, he's an asset.
I messaged him, Bastion. We need him alive for right now, but we can kill him later.
Cross me again, and you'll find out what Mors looks like.
I've actually, it's funny. I've been there. There's a
So
lady down there
wait.
that's really mean. She trapped me in a cage and forced me to sit in a crab.
Yeah, you mentioned that part when we first met you.
It was the last time I ever went adventuring proper before this. I tell you, I thought I could take on that tiny gnome wizard. That was the worst mistake I made in my life. That day I learned.
Didn't it turn out well when we forced you in here? You didn't die.
You forced me in here? I mean, I wouldn't call it forced. I put the rope down.
Bastion, you want to go help your bush friend? Get him out of the mithril.
Curse is broken. I can heal him now.
You probably hurry up and do it before he dies.
I
Yeah, we
guess
need
I'll try to do. Yeah.
No, get him out of the mithril.
Okay. What's up?
I'll stay down here.
Okay.
We can start looking at the loot and
Yeah, me
Yes.
and Tictor can look at the loot.
All right. And Bastion, are you going up with Sieko?
Yeah.
Okay. As you lot go up there, coming into the main construction room again, you noticed George Bush isn't there. He's gone.
God damn it. Can I roll Arcana to see where he went?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Can't be too fast. That's where that dragon took it.
23.
As you look about, you notice the arcane capabilities of a Vorpal mine sitting right where, underneath where George Bush was. There's a tiny hole.
No. Oh no.
Yes.
out of bed.
To answer your question, you are right, Tick Trick. The dragon just stole a good George Bush.
Yo, how can I cast that at will? Jesus.
Tell me it isn't what I think it is.
I think the dragon took your friend.
Is this the punishment for using True Sight?
No.
Okay.
On the
just
bright
wondering.
side, we know where the dragon's secondary base is.
Yeah. Once we clear up here, we could probably.
So once we
Do that
heal up
next.
and get ready, we can head straight out.
Rylos comes up. You all can hear as Daka is giving orders to the Red Orcs who keep staring at his ass. Come walking up to Bastion and Siako coming through the tunnels and goes, I'm gonna just kind of expedite the process as he kind of starts to back away slowly from the room. I'll make sure to figure out where that dragon just went before Bastion kills me. And he turns and starts walking very fast down the hallway. Daka,
Can I hear his thoughts as he's leaving?
Oh yeah, it's mostly please don't kill me. I didn't do this. I'm sorry.
I would like to go ahead and make sure. Just to fuck with him, I'm going to use my sacred oath and channel divinity. To use Death's Grip. It does no damage, so nobody has to worry.
Okay.
If it doesn't give me, it says a strength saving throw. It doesn't give me a number though. Does that mean it would be off of
please.
mine?
It's a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
It'd be based on your spell DC,
Okay.
assuming you have one.
Yes.
And he'd have to basically do a strength save to beat your spell DC.
I need Rylos to give me a strength save.
Don't worry, even your shit DC. The last roll of the night.
I think Rylos really is just a cursed character.
He
Like,
really
literally.
is. I can't play Dragonborn
DM,
in my own
I don't
world.
even think you need that negative luck feat on him. He just is cursed.
It's perfect. Rylos fails.
So he is telekinetically pulled into the open space in front of me.
He's kind of suddenly, he's just walking, kind of thinking these thoughts, kind of like yelling for Daka down the hallway, trying to get his. And slowly, his feet stop going forward as he's continuing to do the walking motion as he slides backwards behind him, kind of just in front of you, Bastion. And he goes, "Please don't kill me."
Are you gonna do the fake like open the mouth as
better
he's sliding
find him.
upwards?
Find him. I know where he is. I'm just gonna send people to confirm. When I told you where you brought me back. I can't do the job if I'm in here. That's why I was shouting for Daka.
And I'll let him go.
And he kind of like backs off, kind of the jolt, and goes, "This is why I hate working with people." He turns and starts walking down.
In
the
his
hallway.
head, he hears, "I'm not a person."
You hear back, "Can you shut up and leave me alone for 5 minutes?" He kind of is walking down the hall again, shouting for Daka. That is where we're going to end session today. We will we'll go to the little bit of loot here at the very end so the party can see it. Daka, before we log off though for the day, do you have any Daka thoughts this round?
I wonder what made that big hole. This dungeon sucks. This was when it was just a blank room.
Yeah.
Daka's Bastion's god, maybe. This new realm is awesome. They even have a golden horse's named Sputnik. Daka's bored and wants to kill things. Siako punch hard. Good. Jim was dead. But now he's alive.
He's dead again.
The wind is dangerous for others besides Daka.
True. Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
That's all the Daka thoughts for the night.
Those
thank
are all
you
the Dakisms.
We thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode. We will see you Friday for some to be announced.
Be announced.
Well, 3 hours.